Hello, welcome to Build Up to a Good Game. We're now in 3 minutes away from kickoff at the London Stadium. We're delayed because Gonzo lost the key to the man cave, but all is well. He's smashed the door down. Yeah, he is. He found the key. Gonzo, how is oneself?
Good. Yeah, thank you very much, mate. Very good. And yeah, looking forward to it. How about yourself?
Well, we'll get on to that, actually. Let's just get straight into the team, because I think that's dictating how we're feeling a lot. Yep. So, in goal for West Ham United this evening is Mats Hermansen. Kyle Walker-Peters retains his spot at right back, and Mavropanos comes back into the team to partner Disasi with El Hadji Malik Diouf at left back. Bowen's on the right, Somerville's on the left, Souček and Fernandes in the middle, and then we've got Tate and Pablo up front. Are you happy?
I am. Yeah, that's... I think he's made all the right decisions there. Yes, I had a slightly different team, but I think the big calls he's made, he's brought Mavropanos back in. I think Lee's kept Walker-Peters in, which I just think was absolutely the right thing to do on every level. And he's brought Somerville back in. Somerville, probably was fit last week, and so I'm sure he'd be raring to go. And yeah, he's gone. This is as attacking a lineup as Nuno is going to play, really. And it is an attacking lineup. I don't mean to dab it with faint praise. This is an attacking lineup. He's got Souček and Fernandes back in the middle. From my point of view, what's not to like, yeah?
Yeah, I'm similar. When I seen the team, I thought, okay, I can... I'll be honest with you, actually, I got excited. When I seen the team, I got a bit excited. And I still do feel really excited. But I think just prior to the team coming out, my nerves were sky. My nerves were right up there. And I've got this weird concoction of a large amount of excitement and a large amount of nerves. So I'm really excited and I'm shitting myself. It's like a true Geordie porno.
That's from coming out of both ends, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
No,
he likes it. Oh, that doesn't matter. Not now. It's still early.
I'm glad you got the joke, to be fair.
No, I remember his apology video. Yeah. Well, it wasn't an apology. It's more of an explanation. Don't complain, don't explain, they say.
It was confirmation.
Anyway, it was confirmation. Dirty rascal.
Yeah, I'm a filthy badger. All right, that was basically what he said.
Yeah, he is. I don't think the two elements should be mixed personally, but there you go.
I'm pleased that Walker-Peters has retained his spot at right back. I thought he would put Wan-Bissaka back in, so I'm really pleased that Walker-Peters is there for various different reasons. I'm pleased that we've got Mavropanos partnering Disasi at centre back. Buzzing to see Somerville back in the team, and he's been back in training for quite some time now. I reckon he's been back in training for about 10 days or something. Yeah. That's a long time to get ready for a game of football, and I still think that had we played a Premier League game on Sunday, I think Somerville would have been risked. I think he was just kept out of it because it was the FA Cup, and then we've got our strikers up front, and we might need a goal from at least one of them this evening, but I feel confident that both of our wingers are capable of scoring tonight as well. So we've got goals. Traditionally, when someone says I've got goals in this team, you look at the striker and go, yeah, not at West Ham. You look at the wide players, you go, yeah, okay, fair enough. You do have goals in there. So I'm buzzing. I'm trying to not get too carried away because that leads to disappointment usually, but I am quite excited for this.
Are you running a poll for this one?
Yeah, I did it.
Like we did on Patreon.
Yeah, exactly like that. The West Ham bench is as follows: Alphonse Areola, Callum Wilson, Adama Traore, Todibo, Magassa, Wan-Bissaka, Scars, Potts and Kante. It's running along the bottom of your screen continuously throughout the watch along as well. Happy with the bench?
Yeah. I mean, again, very, very similar to what we did in actual fact. So, I've obviously no complaints at all. Really, I would have done things slightly differently, but it's so marginal. I can't sit here and moan about it. He's going for it. He's definitely going for it.
Feels balanced. Feels experienced. Pick a player that needs to come off. There's a replacement for him on the bench, a natural replacement for him on the bench as well. So I think it feels like it's been a little while since we've seen a bench this good at West Ham. So we've got everything on there. We've got a good goalkeeper, right back, left back, centre back, central midfield. Well, the central midfielders are the iffy ones. We've got Adama, who had a really good game, and then we've got Callum Wilson, who can certainly stick it in the back of the net up front. So I'm pleased with.
There's no excuses really, to be honest. This is it. It's had a long while to plan for this game. He's got a full squad. He just got to go and win the game, basically. Now there are no excuses now, unless the referee or the VAR has an absolute howler or something. There's no excuses. It really isn't. Got to go and win the game.
Yeah, I completely agree. There's no more. When you play the likes of Man City, although we got a draw, if you play well and get beat, you do go, oh, well, at least we played well. None of that tonight. We cannot play well and get beat tonight. There's no point. There's no, oh, well, it's something to build on. There's positives to take out the game. There's none of that tonight. There's only one positive we can take out from the game tonight, and that is that we've won. A draw and a good performance, okay, maybe if the other three teams all lose, then on Tuesday you might think, well, but I think you're really scraping a battle there. We have to win tonight. My fear for quite some time has been that we'll just run out of road, we'll just run out of games. And the only way we can prevent that happening is by picking up wins in our last 7 matches. And tonight has to be one of them, because whilst Wolves have been better under Rob Edwards and the form table has them in mid-table, tough. We've got to win. They're still, at present, the team is bottom of the Premier League. They're still the only team that's not won a game away in the Premier League. So even though they've had improvement under Rob Edwards, they've still not won away from home in the Premier League this season. It could get easier. We could play Burnley. Apart from that, that's it. There's no other. There's name easier fixtures than this one on paper. There isn't any. There's Spurs, maybe. But there's not that many. We have to win this game. It's 100%. This is a daddy of must-wins tonight, this one. Pleased that we've got the lineup out. I've got a bit optimistic. I almost have this feeling that maybe we are just going to go on and win tonight. And I'll be absolutely buzzing if we do. But
yeah,
no, I agree with you. No excuses at all whatsoever. It's just an absolute must-win.
I mean, the other thing is, when do you ever have a full squad? You know, very, very rarely. So he's got this. He's got everything he surely would have wished for there. Yeah, I mean, can't ask for any more. I mean that. There's not a single excuse now, and that's fine. Hopefully, we just go and win the game.
Yeah, well, with the players available and this fixture, we don't win. You're going to find it very difficult to persuade someone that we can stay up.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're going to find it really, really difficult. We'll see. Anyway, do you want to know the Wolves team?
I would love to know the Wolves team, please.
In goal is Jose Sa with a back three on Mosquera, Santiago Bueno and Cregi as the left centre-back. Right wing-back is Chow. Left wing-back, we've got Hugo Bueno. In midfield, it looks like they're going Yao Gomez and Andre. And it feels like the two number 10s for Wolves tonight will be Bellegarde and Angel Gomez. So I've got 2 Gomez and 2 Buenos. And up front is Adam Armstrong.
There you go. Yes. He's got very poor at arm wrestling, actually, I heard.
But it's... I think there's some players in there I like, but there's a lot of players in there I don't like at Wolves.
Yeah. I don't know enough about them. Come on, I'm confident about this one. I'm not going to wait for you to ask me. I'm confident here, really, really confident.
Well, I'll read out the Wolves bench for anyone. I'll just do. That's what we do. So let me just read out the Wolves bench. Bentley is on there alongside Wolf and Huang. We've got Tulu on the bench.
Hold on, have they got someone called Wolf?
Yeah,
brilliant.
And we've also got Rokadari or Tulu on the bench with Lima. Another Gomez is on the bench, and then we've also got Totti Gomez on the bench, and Mane and Ndozi. That's the bench for the away team this evening. Shall we go straight to the bet?
Yes,
so then I can put
please.
my phone down. What are you fancying?
I am fancying a Jarrod Bowen goal, a West Ham win.
Yeah.
I think we'd be winning by half time as well, if you want me to go extra fruity.
Let's get extra fruity. I don't mind that. I think there's a... Oh, I'm doing this from the top of my head now. Now, in the preview, actually, I said we've actually got a good home record against Wolves recently, and in my head said we've won the last 5, and I didn't say it, and someone, a subscriber, said, well, it's actually we've won the last 5. I thought, I wish I just said it now. And I've just had a stat to come to my head, and I've not said it out loud. And I thought, no, I'm going to say it out loud. For some reason, I think Wolves have not scored in the first half an hour of an away game or something stupid like that. It's like a really ridiculous thing. Let me get it now. I might still have it saved from when I was doing my stats and facts ahead of my Premier League preview. Let's have a little look. Wolves are the only Premier League side yet to score an away goal before the 30th minute this season.
I
there you go.
That stuff. I hate that stuff. I wish you hadn't have said it. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes.
Right. Is there anyone you fancy for a card?
There was. Oh, but I've forgotten who it was. I did my homework. There's someone that keeps getting cards for them.
Mosquera.
Yeah. That'll do him then. Thank you.
That'll do. I'll read out the bet in a second. One thing for West Ham fans to note tonight, Mosquera and Yao Gomez, number 8, the one in the middle of the pitch, they're both on 9 yellow cards. So I think they're one game away from suspension at the minute.
They won't care, will they, if they miss the next game?
Yeah. Who are they playing next?
I don't know. Who are they playing next?
Spurs or Leeds. And you get 2-game suspension, so they'll miss both. So they both get booked tonight. I think they meet.
We don't want them to get. We don't want them to get booked.
Exactly.
He gave. I think this referee gave 8 cards last time we played. We played Tottenham. He refereed that one. I think. Well, he refereed both Tottenham games. Sue Kickoff in one of them.
Saying that, it does go up to 15 cards soon. I think this must be the last game you can get booked, and it's the 10-game threshold. I think it goes 10-card threshold. I think it goes to a 15-card threshold after this one.
Yeah.
Not good.
No.
Anyway. Right, so this is the bet. If this bet wins, one of you guys will win 130 quid. West Ham to win. West Ham to be winning at half-time as well. Giant Bone to score. Somerville to be fouled at least twice. Fernandes to commit at least 2 fouls. And Mosquera to be booked. So it feels like there's quite a lot going on there.
That's a lot has got to go right there. How much money?
130 quid. But a lot of it's linked. So if we win at half-time, chance of us winning the match increases. If Bowen scores, the chance of us winning the match increases. So it is all linked. A lot of it is linked quite a lot there. Right then, to enter the bet giveaway in a live chat, please put the following phrase.
And dozy bastard.
Hey, dozy bastards, there you go. Get that into the live chat. And if that bet wins, one of you lovely lot will scoop 130 quid. Oh, I did like this phrase by Pure. Oh, I can't click. I'm going to have to do the log out thing. Sorry, Pure Fantasizer. Fantastista. I liked your phrase, but.
No.
Right, let me just log out. I feel confident in logging back in.
Well, I'll just click on this one for now for terahertz. That'll do. Yeah. Michael's just got in 2-footed with that, which is fine as well. They're all fine. Matt has just said nosy bastard. So they're all fine. Any bastard will do, actually. But yes, that is his name, Ndozy, isn't it?
Adozy, yeah.
Adozy.
Like what James has wrote, Adozy.
A dozy bastard.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got it in bastards.
Whatever.
Doesn't matter really. We're not fussy.
Just to remind people, we don't care how you spell it.
We don't.
We're not about arsed. It's just.
No, we quite like it actually.
Yeah, it's just a bit of fun to be. To be fair.
Yeah. If we won, if the bet came in, we'd say, oh well, no, he's not put. No, they don't.
No, we're not.
No.
We can't even pronounce the names ourselves.
No.
I mean, before he left, we still had West Ham fans saying Paqueta and West Ham fans saying Paqueta.
Oh yeah.
We still, we still didn't know how you pronounce his name. The whole time he was here, we still had Paquetas and Paquetas.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it was a Paqueta when he was brilliant. When he was crap, he was a Paqueta.
And when he got booked, he was Mr. Betway.
He was.
Right, 15 minutes till kickoff. Is your nerves building, Gonzo?
No, I don't know. I didn't predict this. I thought I'd be more nervous as the day went on, actually. But it hasn't happened. It just hasn't happened. I arrive to this video with...
That's because you lost your key. You were stressed out.
I wasn't thinking about it. It was, yeah. I didn't tell you where it was, did I?
No.
Where was it?
I don't know. You didn't have time to tell me because we were 2 minutes late going live.
In the door. It was in the door. I was
on the outside, exterior.
on the outside, because earlier on when I was here, I spilt some water on me. And it went all down everywhere, and then I just got confused. I thought I'd locked up. But, oh no, where's those trousers that I took off? And they're in the airing cupboard. I got confused. Yes. So anyway, yes, that stopped me getting nervous, I guess. But even before that, I wasn't nervous. Me and my son have been catching up on the boys. So we've been honestly, I've not been worried about it at all. And I learnt the team a little bit earlier, and I thought I quite liked the team as well. So yeah, I do. I think we're going to win. Now, unfortunately, when you're that fruity, you can suffer. Really suffer a drop in excitement, can't you, later on? So hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, I'm all right. Are you nervous?
No, but I think I will be just
Okay.
before kickoff. Do you know when
Okay.
it's the teams are
Yeah.
coming out and stuff? I think that's when it's going to hit me. But at the minute, I just feel quite excited. I'm not surprised by the lineup,
No.
but there was something about the confirmation of the lineup that got me up for it. It just calmed me a little bit. I think I was maybe a little bit worried that he'd go 3 at the back. I think even though I thought he'd go 4-4-2, and I was confident he would, I think I've still got a little bit of pre-Christmas Nuno in my head where he just experiments and comes up with stupid ideas. And I was thinking, please do not do one of them. Just go back to the 4-4-2, which was working. So when the lineup come out, it's relaxed me a little bit, got my excitement up. So I feel good currently. I feel good. And I spoke to, very, very briefly before I came on, I spoke to a Wolves fan that I know, and she thinks we're going to win 2-1.
Okay, well, that would be good.
So I just think this 25-day thing for Wolves, it's got to impact your team. It's got to. As I discussed on the breakfast show with you earlier, that if it was the other way around, if we hadn't played for 25 days and Wolves played last weekend, I'd be sitting here going, well, we're going to have this, our match sharpness is gone. They're going to be sharper than us.
Yeah.
They're going to be fitter than us. They're going to be up for it and stuff like that. I'd find a lot of reasons as to why it's going to impact us negatively. So I've got to be fair and I've got to apply it to them. And I just think it's a long time not to have had a game of football. And also looking at the starting 11, Mane's on the bench, and I know quite a few Wolves fans were wanting him to get a rest before the international break. And the funny thing is, they thought he was looking a little bit tired and a little bit fatigued, and they were wanting him to get protected and rested.
Yeah.
So Edwards hasn't rested him at all. Then he's had a 3.5 week break, and now he's got rested.
Good.
So it'd be interesting to see what Wolves do. I'm looking at what Opta think. I'm unconvinced to buy that. I mean, they've basically got 4 central midfielders on the pitch with Gomez, Bellegarde, Andre and Gomez. I don't know, maybe Angel Gomez will be slightly further forward with Bellegarde. I mean, he's got the technical ability to play there.
Yeah.
But whether he's got the creativity and goal threat, I'm unconvinced.
Yeah, but technically good player, as you say. But this all comes down to desire for me. This is what it's about. And motivation. And Wolves can approach this game and can train well. There's no way they can be as motivated or have as much desire for victory as us, or they certainly shouldn't have. That they don't have everything on the line like we do. And actually, if you're going to look at the teams and whatever you think of the teams, maybe you just think there's not too much between them. I think we've got better players, but even if you thought there wasn't much between them, that counts for something. That really, really does. I just think we're going to want it more, and it would absolutely make. It's not about making a weekend, but in terms of the intrigue, it's Friday night. It's not a Saturday 3 o'clock kickoff. The times during a Saturday kickoff, other teams are playing. Some teams are getting ready to kick off in the later one. Some teams have played earlier on. Not all the teams can watch the game. The Friday night kickoff, everyone's watching this. Tottenham watching it, Forest watching it, Leeds are watching it. They're all watching this, and there's no doubt about it. They'd be in a really bad mood if West Ham win, and I really want that. I want them to be in a bad mood. I want them to feel the absolute pressure. And I think the worst thing is for them, they'd have a whole extra day to stew on it, 2 in the case of Leeds, because none of those play tomorrow. And that's a lot of time for the worry to ferment, So, yeah, desire is a lot today.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I think there will be. I like the the noise coming out of the club this week, and sometimes you get a little bit tired when you hear the same thing. And I try to avoid it, actually, but sometimes you just can't because the quote appears on social media or someone sends you something. It's difficult to avoid it. It's a little bit of the Anton Ferdinand thing when he discussed about Saeed Benrahma, and he was like, yeah, there's no way Benrahma can... I can't remember what it was, but he was like, there's no way Benrahma isn't aware because people will send him stuff. Even if he's offline, people will send him stuff, so he's going to be aware of it. So... But what I have heard from, we spoke about today, but I've also heard Nuno saying the same thing. And now weeks have gone by, we've heard the player saying, we need to do better, we're doing it for the fans, we're doing it for this. But I don't want to hear that anymore because I've heard it all this time. And we've heard something new this week, or I've certainly not seen it before, which was people are going to lose their jobs if we get relegated. And I actually quite like that because it's like reality. It's the human aspect of it. If you think, oh, West Ham are going to go down, as a footballer, you may think, yeah, well, I'll just leave in the summer. But actually, if you can then humanise it, which is he's going to lose his job. Do you know that guy that you go past every morning on your way and he stood there with his phone recording clips for social media? He's going to lose his job. Then when you go in the doors as a receptionist, she's going to lose her job. Then when you go for food in the canteen, a couple of them are going to lose their job. So people you see day in, day out at that football ground making...
Probably the person that does the salad, I'd imagine.
Yeah, gone. Potato salad, gone. Soucek's off, you can go as well.
Get out of it. The steak person can remain.
Out. But to then just bring it to a human level, which is these people are going to lose their jobs, and if that motivates you, and it should motivate you, then I don't mind us tapping into that a little bit. So I think there's a big sense of reality at the football club right now, and I quite like it. It's got me bang up for it. I'm bang up for tonight. Right, we'll have a little look and see what the live chat are saying.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. We've got a Wolves fan in there as well. Martin's desperate for a Wolves win, which I can completely understand. I hope you don't get one, Martin.
He's a Leeds fan.
Oh, there you go.
He pops in often, Martin does. He's a Leeds fan.
All right. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. Well, welcome, but I hope you're wrong.
To be fair, when I did my video earlier, I said, how's everyone feeling? Let me know, because I like to know. It's interesting. I find it fascinating, the various different emotions every West Ham fan's feeling right now. And someone commented saying, I'm a Leeds fan, I'm shitting myself for tonight's game.
I'm sure it would be. I said this earlier. I'd prefer it this way round because they play on Monday. Oh, that would. Yeah, I mean, we've had it. We've already had it this season. I just get it.
I'm the same with it.
I know. Yeah, absolutely. Palace. But I'm the same with anything. If anything is daunting and anything's sort of looming, and forget football, anything. I'm a person. Get it out of the way. Let's get it done. I cannot wait with the uncertainty. It drives me round a twist. So I completely understand these Leeds fans and Tottenham and everyone else would be looking at this thinking, oh, crikey, this is so nervous.
Yeah, Leeds have got to watch us, then they've got to watch the games on Sundays.
They do, yes. They're toughest for them, yeah.
And they've got all the players, got a handful of injuries, and so it's grim. It's grim. Bill says, not going to lie, I'm terrified of this game. This absolute must-wins don't always go our way. Anyone remember when Sullivan took over in the Save Our Season game against Wigan? We've got Amber 1975 saying, we're against everyone tonight. Ryan fancies a Soucek goal. Christian saying, West Ham and Wolves haven't drawn in the last 19 meetings.
Well, no good, is it? Anyway, draws no good. No good to anyone. As I said, Rob Edwards was saying we are not. It's not over yet. We haven't accepted our fate yet, which means they have to win all of their remaining games. So a draw, even by his rationale, isn't any good for them.
Stephen saying, win tonight and we will have turned a 12-point deficit into a 2-point lead over Spurs. It would give us 5 wins this calendar year compared to 3 for Forest, 2 for Leeds and 0 for Spurs. We are
magnificent post.
The form team.
That is a magnificent post.
It's just coming out the bottom 3. And also the fact that it lasts a whole day as well. So no one can piss on it tomorrow in the 12:30 kickoff. We get to enjoy the football tomorrow, have a spring in our step, a smile on our face, and then come 1:45 on Sunday, we'll start shitting ourselves as we go to watch Sunderland Spurs with an eye on Nottingham Forest Aston Villa. But we need that. I like that, Stephen, because I bet you the data geek at West Ham will be relaying that to the team as well to try and G them up and stuff. GSB out saying this is it for me. We have to win. Aves is confident. I believe in the boys and Nuno. Apparently, it's not the widget hasn't changed. Hang on, it should be changing, but let me just flick it to the West Ham team for you all. There you go. Apologies, everyone. Not mine and Gonzo's fault, but there we go. Mix. Not Mix. I always say Mix. It's Mini. Mini saying, if we can't win with this lineup against this team, we don't deserve to stay up. I think we will win, but the lads have got to stand up.
Yeah, and fight. Absolutely.
Quiz Shorts is saying, feel like this could be 5-0. I think West Ham are going to prove a point today. Friday night kickoff, good atmosphere, big expectations, big result with a question mark.
Someone I met they asked, would you do a Spurs watch along if we left tonight? If we won tonight, left tonight.
I put up a poll. I will be doing one over on Tartan Geo, and I put up a poll on Tartan Geo with 4 games to choose from.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm over 300 people have voted, but how many people? What percentage do you think voted for Sunderland Spurs?
The vast majority, 70%.
93%.
Yeah.
Now there is a thing I did put up also saying West Ham lose. I might not do one, but I want to do one because
I get it. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, for sure.
But I'll let them pick the game, and 93% have chosen the Sunderland Spurs.
Well,
game.
they've decided, haven't they? Really? They have picked the game.
Yeah. I've got quite a few Sunderland fans on there. Obviously, it's mostly West Ham, but there's a few Sunderland subscribers over there. There's one in the live chat right now. Of course, that's saying, I feel confident with Mavpanos back. He's improved us so much over the season and gives our defence a certain stability. Tonight's a big night. We will win 3-0. I think that's a fair point because we've... a lot of the focus is on Somerville returning, but I think Mavpanos is just as important for different reasons.
And it's the right call.
Yeah,
like that is the right decision. And I think Todibo has been brilliant under Nuno since he came in. In fact, he's the one manager that's got Todibo playing. Potter couldn't do it. Lopetegui couldn't do it. But what's one of the things I've been impressed with Nuno, actually, he's more than happy to change his mind. We've discussed a few times. And there's been a few times I thought he's got favourites. That was absolutely the right thing to do with Walker Peters. And I've no doubt that probably at the start of the transfer window, when he decided he wanted Disassi, he probably had in his mind be Disassi and Todibo. But Mavropanos' performance has been so good. He's thought, well, this is the guy. This is my guy. And I really like that about him. I like that he can change his mind and reward the correct people. And I think this is absolutely right.
Robin saying, really want a fast start. And I think Pablo is going to score tonight.
Right.
GG saying, I think Bowen will come back full guns blazing. Back
I love that jacket.
After there's a good jacket, isn't it?
Yeah.
Back home after the seaside break, still feeling confident as on the morning beach walk. # Northern Iron. Ionic said, I would love coming out the bottom 3 if someone can guarantee we won't be there on 24th May. And for context, Ionix has always been confident we're going to stay up. Always. He's never once got nervous.
Wavered.
Yeah, he's never once wavered. He's been firm with his prediction. Right then, let me just skip a little bit. Wero's saying, I feel more excited that the game is about to start. I was scared, but I was ready to face my fears. I expect effort, not a win at least.
Yep. Efforts, absolutely.
Rancid saying, did we say Yorkshire Gold was good?
Oh, yeah, very good, very good.
We did, but listen, if you've gone and bought it off the back of our say-so and you think it's not very good, it's not our fault.
It sort of is our fault. But what I would say is if you've gone and bought it when it's not on offer, that definitely is your fault because it's so bloody expensive. I must be honest, I don't have Yorkshire Gold here. I have standard Yorkshire tea because you can get it from Aldi for whatever 500 bags or I don't know whatever big old box of it. So which is absolutely fine. But if I saw Gold was on offer, I probably would.
I'll text you next time it's on offer at Tesco.
Thank you.
And you can get yourself around there and
thank you.
I almost text you that the veg was on offer over Easter weekend.
Do you know someone in a little Tesco Express? I should have mentioned this on the Naked podcast. I was queuing there, and I was about to say, "Excuse me, do you mind if I scan my club card before you pay for your shopping, please?" Well, I got a club card. Oh, sorry. What? How weird.
God knows.
Do you know what I mean?
It'd be all right if you didn't have one. You'd be saving a few quid, but not.
Well, I don't think they wanted me to save money. I think they wanted the points or whatever. How do you spend all day doing that? I don't know.
I think everyone's got one now. You can't afford to not have one. The proper supermarkets have really blackmailed you into giving up your data with them.
They really have. Yes,
I hate it. I really hate it.
Yeah.
Matty saying, I think this is our strongest 11. Great advantage playing first. We can snowball the pressure we're feeling right now onto the others ahead of their clashes. And I just want to say a massive thank you to a few people. There's no adverts during this watch along or the build-up show because of the people, the support in the live chat. So a massive thank you to Quiz, as always, for his continued support of the channel. Duke, for his support. Hello, saying 3-1 win. Great show, as always. And he was complimentary earlier elsewhere about our cup of tea last night in our chat around Corinthians. Apparently, Duke's got loads of them.
Oh, good. Thank you, Duke.
Do you know what? Do you know what I noticed today? Do you know how your phones listen to you?
I do.
So I went on eBay and it said you might like this. An Ian Dowie Corinthian. Guess how much it's going for?
Tuppence.
60 quid.
Bloody hell!
I kid you not. Ian Dowie's Corinthian of Ian. I was like, what's special about this thing? I had that when I was a kid. Mum, Dad, if you're watching, if you've still got my Corinthians, get Ian Dowie on eBay immediately.
Get up in the loft and get Ian Dowie down. Yeah.
Honestly, it's. Let me see if I can find it quickly before you love me and leave me. There we go. Right, here we go. Right, let's get it up. Ian Dowie.
What screen are you sharing this on from? Oh, okay, fine. Cool.
Ian Dowie's Corinthian, right?
It is a good one, to be fair.
£61.
Bloody hell! I mean, it does look like him.
It does. 61 quid. Duke, if you've got an Ian Dowie Corinthian, get her on eBay. 60 quid. Metal and both lads, thank you. Saying cheers, Gio and Sky Sports Quiz. Also to Essex Bricks, thank you very much, Quiz. He's been in the pub since 10 o'clock.
He has. It's true.
Made it to the ground. Congratulations, you've done well. The feeling from the boats is a 3-1 win to the Hammers. Enjoy the game. Also to Equaliser saying, thanks boys, this will be a win. Thank you for your hard work.
I think you're right, mate. I think you're right.
Oxby, thank you very much for the £5 super chat. It's very, very kind of you. And Grouch saying, Gio, do you like seeing yourself in those post-game rage reaction videos on YouTube?
We discussed this the other day, didn't we?
Yeah, because someone had informed us that my content was there. It doesn't bother me. I'm not that arse. I react naturally, so I'm not that bothered. I think there's some people that maybe go a little bit OTT one way or the other. Sometimes I see people, I think that's not a natural reaction. Like, the camera wasn't there, would you react like that? I'm not convinced you would. But so I just react naturally. Sometimes it's quite crap. There's been a couple of goals we scored. Who did we score against? It was a recent goal where I didn't celebrate because I thought it was maybe offside.
Yeah.
So I just sat here and I was like, I think he's offside. Oh, he's onside. Brilliant. We scored. But I didn't move. I didn't flinch. Nothing. I just reacted normally. And I think it's a bit underwhelming. Sometimes we've scored and I'm just like, oh, we scored. But I think he's offside. No, it's actually a goal. Brilliant. But it's just how I react naturally. Right, Gonzo, before you disappear, let me get the poll ended. Let us get you predicting the poll. Over 1,100 people voted. Wow. What percentage do you think went for a West Ham win?
This is, I've got to say, Hart, I've noticed a switch, but when the first 10 minutes we were live, people were not happy with the team. There's a lot of, annoyed comments there.
What about, roughly? What were they?
The selection, the team selection. Lots didn't want Pablo. There's quite a few.
Pablo and Hermansen's the two that I think people would change, perhaps.
But yes, there seemed to be an unhappiness with the team. So, but I feel it's shifted. 65% think we'll win.
78% of you lot watching have gone for the West Ham win. 13% think we're going to draw our 20th head-to-head, and just 9% of people have gone for a Wolves win. What are you going for, Gonzo?
Oh, I'm not shifting. I'm not shifting. Not because I'm stubborn. I'm more than happy to change my mind. No, I'm going for the win. Yeah. I mean, I said 2-0, but I think we'll win. I do. I think we'll win. And yeah, I would. Oh, the joy it would bring, the pressure it would create for other teams. It would be absolutely magnificent. I'm dropping my boy down to see his nan tomorrow. It'd be lovely to listen to all the stuff on the radio in the morning, and when we're driving down there. Yeah, come on, let's have the win. Let's have the win.
I said 1-1 in the preview. I'm gonna go 2-1 us.
Okay.
I'm feeling it. I'm gonna go for a West Ham win. I'm feeling it. I'm excited, happy with the team. Somerville's back. Mavpanos is back. The bench is good. Wolves have got to be rusty. Surely they're rusty. Adam Armstrong. I think there's a few. Half that Wolves team aren't good enough for the Premier League. It's not to say that all 11 of ours are. I'm not saying that, but I just think we've got to win this. It's an absolute must win. And the problem for me, Gonzo, is I've almost imagined how good it's going to feel if we win. Because Lauren said to me, what are we doing in the morning then, since there's no football till 12:30? I said, well, it depends on West Ham. So she's a bit like, I said, well, the truth is, look, if we get beat, go do something without me, because I'll just be miserable. I'll try my best to cheer you up, but it's not possible. When people say get over it, I can't, all right? And also, there's a bit of a double battle thing for me and Gonzo, because it's our job as well. So it's going to... It swings and roundabouts. We either get kicked in the bollocks twice or we celebrate twice. So it's like, get up, get in. West Ham have won. Get in, or we might keep our job next season.
Yes, which is what Gio texts me after each game. Yeah,
so for the last few weeks, I've been texting Gonzo. We're gonna keep our job or we're gonna lose our job. Every week I've been texting, and half the time he doesn't even reply. We don't have a conversation. That's it.
Yes. Yeah. And now Gio feels he's got to keep the tradition going. So,
it's just become a thing. We never speak. We just, he does his video, I do my video, and we'll speak if we have to, and we'll speak tomorrow and stuff like that. But after the game, immediately we don't speak.
No.
It's become a thing now in the last few weeks now, few months. I just text Gonzo saying, "We're gonna lose our job," or our job might be safe.
Yeah.
After Man City, I was like, we might keep our job. But anyway, right. Yeah. Gonzo.
I look forward to your text,
Yeah, pleasure. Thank you very much. And
enjoy the game, everyone.
I'll catch up with you in a bit. Ta-ra. Right, there we go. That's him gone. Just me and you now. Me and you lot. Right, so here we go. Let me get my hearing aid in, so I can hear nothing. Nothing's happening. There's going to be no sound, but for someone that, for anyone that is hard of hearing that's watching, hello. I don't know why I've made a deaf joke. I'm deaf. I'm allowed to, right? But for anyone that's hard of hearing that's watching, they understand. You need balance. You feel weird if you can only hear out one ear. You've got to walk like this to try and hear properly. But anyway, right then. Oh, what we got? 25 minutes, 24 minutes to kick off. Let me get my Sky Sports on so I don't have to touch any buttons. There we go. Mavpanos is on the thumbnail for Sky Sports. Good choice. Handsome man. Right, just want to say a couple of thank yous more to Daniel, who says, got a bet on Pablo to score tonight. Great work, boys. Going to pour a Moretti soon. Love that. Enjoy it. And also to Slapper, saying Tatty's been unlucky. I hope it's Tatty time tonight. And also to Boxed Up, who's a Leeds fan. I think. I'm really sorry if you're not. Please confirm you're a Leeds fan. But Boxed Up says, big up Gio, Hammers may need luck tonight. Well, thank you very much. I think you're one. Jay saying, I've been getting more nervous as the days progressed. I feel a squeaky nervous win. Please, 3 points. I don't care how. DJ saying, I've been drinking. I haven't. I'm just an idiot. Honestly, I'm just an idiot. I've not been drinking. Been drinking water. That's how adventurous I am. Thank you for the reminders about the scoreboard. It's now on the screen. There we go. James saying, who's at the game? James is saying Somerville and Bowen need to be on it today, and Fernandes and the centre backs, full backs, keeper, and strikers, and Nuno. Don't forget Nuno, and the bench, and the referee. Graham saying nervous, so nervous. I hope there's too much across our front line and it makes space for Somerville to run at their defence. John saying big night, big win. Paul saying, do you think we'll see Somerville for the full 90 minutes? I hope so. Because of the performance against Leeds, so I'm less nervous if Adama needs to come on. I think if historically I would have been a little bit worried when Adama was coming on. I'd be a bit concerned that the performance levels are going to dip. But if he's able to come on, if we're able to get Adama on when we're winning, and therefore there's plenty of space to run into, because he was dangerous on the counter-attack against Leeds, then that would be beneficial. Andrew saying, get an eye transplanted to your ear and you walk straighter. I mean, if I could get my ears fixed, that would be good. It's a pain in the arse wearing hearing aids, I'm not going to lie. It's like people... Do you know what I think sometimes? This is maybe a naked comment. I'm going to say it. I'm in too deep now. I'm going to say it for 2 minutes, then I'm going to shut up, right? I think disability PR has gone too far. So historically, people get picked on for having a disability, okay? I'm not advocating that. Not right, not nice. But I think we've gone too far where it's like, I am proud to have this disability. And some people are, but never once in my life have I felt proud to be deaf. Never once. I cannot name one scenario in my life ever where I've thought, do you know what? I'm really proud to be hard of hearing. And some people can wear it as a badge of pride, and fair play to those that can. And I think it may depend on what your disability is, but I can assure you, being deaf, there's no power to deaf people. It's just good luck to deaf people, because you're going to need it, because it does make life a little bit shit. Just everything makes things a little bit shit. When I went to see Oasis, I had to make sure I took a jacket or a jumper with a hood, because I thought people are going to throw piss, and if it goes on my hearing aid, it's going to break. So I was thinking, for fuck's sake, I'm going to have to cook to death just so they don't get damaged. So little things in life. Anyway, there you go. Probably lost a few subscribers there, but that's my opinion. It's gone too far. Dan saying shit or bust tonight, and I completely agree with that one. It's an absolute must win. JM saying, what do you think of Tottenham doing a statement about Kudus' injury? Are they worse at managing the fan base? I quite like it. It's transparency, which I think is lacking sometimes. You don't have to put it out, but the news got leaked. I think once the news has got leaked, I think you might as well just nip it in the bud. There's a journalist who's leaking your news, getting clicks and engagement off the back of your news. So if you put it out yourself officially, you kill it. You stop it. You stop that person benefiting. Thank you to West Ham 21, who's saying Soucek to get 2 goals tonight. Bloody hell, I'd love that. And just confirmation, all box up is a Leeds fan, saying if West Ham don't do the job right, you may like to visit content creator Benjamin Bloom. Yeah, Ben's been on the channel before when we played Ipswich last season. He was on a couple of times. Good lad. I like him. Random dude saying 3-0 win for West Ham. It's payback time. Crumpton has said, I'm happy Walker Peters is starting. He deserves to keep his place. And I think Bowen plays better with him, as Wan-Bissaka tends to run into the spaces. Christian saying, did I see Nick's video earlier? I didn't. I took the afternoon off. I took the afternoon off. Worked this morning. Working tonight, obviously. But, yeah. Paul saying, can you send a little shout out to my little boy? He loves the show. My little nephew is deaf and he struggles. See, I have a lot of sympathy for people that's deaf. That's what I will say. It is. Do you know that whole it's okay to not be okay kind of thing? It's a bit like that. Like if you're deaf, your life is going to be more difficult because you're deaf. It's harsh, but it's the truth. I think to assume that your life's going to be normal would be a very incorrect thing to do, and it's only going to lead to disappointment because you need to make adjustments compared to someone who isn't. But I hope your little nephew is okay, Paul. Shout out to your little boy. But if you do need anything, or your brother or sister require anything, as in, I don't know which one is your sibling, not that they've both had a child together. I'm assuming that. But if your brother or sister needs anything with your nephew, feel free to email me. hammerschatpatron@gmail.com. I probably won't be any help. There's probably very, very little I can do. But just on the off chance you did. I drink saying, I think allowing for people to be proud or outspoken about disability is direct influencing factor that has allowed for the bullying and whatnot to be true. Yeah. Like I said, I think there's some people that are, but it's not something I can relate to. Nick saying, appreciate the candour. His little girl's unilateral hearing. So I don't know what the feature was. Again, you're more than welcome to reach out, but probably nothing I can do. However, my email address is there if you require it. India saying strongest 11, no excuses, and I know the only Wolves fan in India. We need to win, or I'm never living it down if they do the double on us. Daniel said, I feel like I'm going to watch a premiere at the cinema. I've got nuts and popcorn at the ready. Popcorn? Anyway. Everyone's talking about deaf people. Apologies, everyone. Sorry. Alpha saying, I've just joined. I would have liked Todibo in somehow. I'm okay with Disasi Mavpanos, but it's nice to have Todibo on the bench. What I will say, by the way, if we are winning, I do think we might see Todibo come on and we might see three at the back. I think he may do that if he feels like it. We've not seen it since Chelsea, but that was a completely different set of circumstances with a completely different team. Since then, those three centre-backs have kept Man City out. I know they scored one, but it was a fluke, shall we say, from Silva. I wouldn't be surprised if Todibo joins Mavropanos and Disasi and we go to a back five if there's maybe 10 minutes to go and we're only winning by one. I think he'll still have, say, Bowen, Somerville and Adama on the pitch, but we'll just make sure we'll have that counter attack, but we'll have five at the back. Chicago saying looks like a low block setup from Wolves. It absolutely is. Wolves have got under Rob Edwards. I think they've had the least amount of possession in the Premier League. They are low block. Rob Edwards knows Wolves are better without the ball, so they'll probably say, "There you go." Wolves will want us to have the ball. That's my opinion. Anyway, Bradley saying, hope everyone is doing well and feeling confident. Jared Bowen goal today. Simon saying Sporting West Ham is his disability. Whoever it was that was having the popcorn, you've set yourself up for this. There's a couple of people, but this is the first one I've seen say it. Rywis says, just like being at the London Stadium with the popcorn. John saying that let's hope that after tonight's game we're on the right side of the Premier League line. Doris saying, I understand why Adam isn't starting, but he would be my first sub if Somerville isn't 110%. Yeah, and I think he will be. I think Kante might come on as well. I think he might be ahead of Magassa and Potts now, but we'll just have to... We'll wait and see. That's my suspicion. Equaliser saying, strong character, head down, press forward. You can do anything. The technology available to help is immense. I mean, I should just stress that I always feel glad that I can hear, because if I take these flipping things out, I know what it's like to I can hear muffled sounds. I wouldn't be able to have a conversation with. Well, I could lip read you, but should you cover your mouth and speak to me, I wouldn't be able to have a conversation with you. And it makes me appreciate the fact that even though I've got severe hearing loss, at least I can hear something. Vicky saying, only just noticed Killam is not in the matchday squad. Is that I'm done at West Ham? I think whilst the other three are fit, probably. Mason, one of my good mates, is a Wolves fan, and it's his birthday, so would love to ruin it with him. That's a proper mate thing to do and say. What a proper mate thing that is. You're a Wolves fan, and I hope we ruin your birthday. I absolutely love that. That's when you know you're good friends with that person. GBK saying, watching alongside... Oh, no, I've just read that one out. Hang on a minute. No, I haven't. Watching alongside it. Why is everyone watching with Wolves fans? There's like 3 or 4 of you in the live chat watching with a Wolves fan. JK is saying, watching alongside a mate that supports Wolves. He reckons 3-1 to West Ham. Happy we're running a strong 11. Yeah, you also take the mate. Is it his birthday? No. Are you mates with someone that's mates with Mason? Because if you're a Wolves mate, if it's his birthday, and he's spending his birthday with you, Mason's at home, uninvited. Potentially. Steve, he says, Gio, you are a really decent bloke. Love the way you're all... Well, that's very kind of you, Steve. Thank you. That's much appreciated. I just think if everyone can do their little bit, if everyone can do a little bit, that would be good. I mean, I had help. Listen, I had help when I got fucking scammed a couple of years ago. I mean, 2 years ago now I got scammed. It's coming up to the... No, it was last year. Has it been 2? No, it's been 1 year. Yeah, it was. Bloody hell, it's all a blur now. It's coming up to the anniversary. Coming up to the anniversary when I got scammed. But listen, people help me out. It's good. Sometimes. It is good. Massive Hammer saying, getting more nervous now. JK, what time's kickoff? 8 o'clock. 10 minutes away. 10 minutes away. Barlow is listening to me, watching the golf, having a beer and keeping everything crossed. I assume you're going to be switching over. Clara saying, I'm on my missus' account all the way in South Korea. It's 4 a.m. and thanks to Surfshark, I can watch this game. Look, Surfshark does not promote this video. Right? Does not promote this, does not sponsor this video. But there you go. There's someone that knows. There's someone that's switched on. There's someone that gets the hints. Random dude's heart rate is definitely rising. The West Ham says, I have a Wolves friend. Me and her are playing Roblox and won't check the score until it ends. Can you send abuse on Roblox? I'm not suggesting you do that. I'm just intrigued. Seeger's saying, still working tonight, so we'll be relying on me to keep him updated. Please get the result. I am desperate. Brendan is listening to the radio broadcast of Gio. Nothing wrong with that, but cable is restricted. I'll do my best. Jones saying, I've got severe sight loss, so I won't see the goals that let us win the match until I play them back 10 times. Lucky me. And I have a hearing aid. Whoopee. We're all fucked. Words to say, not sure why some people, fabs, I don't know what, some fabs, I would go at Nuno for sitting down and keeping quiet. John Lyles used to sit on the bench and smoke a fag, and he was a legend. I'm not that bothered. Not that bothered. Tony's got to get the little man to bed before it starts. He won't go to sleep. Yeah, good luck. Is Mrs. Cook around? I don't know. Can she help out? We're just saying fans, not fabs. Okay, there we go. Mark, who does the fan cams, says, I'm on a diet break. So I've just polished off a dirty kebab shop pizza and I'm ready. Good. I mean, you lost weight, Mark, in your last fan cam. You lost your hat. John saying, maybe being deaf, maybe not a bad thing. At least you not got to listen to the bullshit. Jokes aside, sign language is amazing. We use Maconton for my youngest. I don't know what that is. I've started learning little bits of sign language. I will learn. I will learn sign language, but I learn little bits of it. Eat, yes, thank you. Wanker. There you go. Anyway, Grace does not have a West Ham kit on anymore, Stephen. She's in bed. It's 10 to 8. What do you think? What do you think she's doing at 10 to 8 in the evening? She's way to bed. Hopefully sleeping. I don't know. Sperm Disco's away, I'm afraid. Clarkie's Sperm Disco. I think she's away. I can't see her. She's away. She's gone. Oh, hell, I'm now nervous. It's 7 minutes until kickoff. How are we all feeling? I'm nervous. I still feel quite optimistic. But it's sinking in a little bit now. It's sinking in. We're not far away from kickoff. 90 minutes, well, 100 minutes. When we're out the bottom three. Bloody hell. Lord saying, guess who's back? Shady's back. Okay, thanks, Lord. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. DC saying, good early goal. 2 up at half time. Tony is crapping his pants. Andrew said, my rescue dog, cigarette, only got 2 legs, but still gets taken out for a drag twice a day. That's the first time. Your dog's got 2 legs. Trying to look at your profile picture. I'm not suggesting you're lying. I'm just wondering, I don't know. Do they have wheels? You see them on the TV, don't you? When Paul O'Grady used to go to sniff a dog's bum, he used to wheel out a dog, literally. Jamie, thank you very much. Saying got full setup on, Masters on tablet, West Ham on the TV, and Hammers Chat on the phone. Well, that's the way to do it if you like golf. As someone that's not that arsed for golf, I'll stick with my you lot and the football. Jake is really confident. Billy is optimistic. Doofus saying arse taking lumps out of the seat right now. Peter is fasting, so hungry. 7 minutes and I'm scared, shitless and angry. And very hungry by the signs of it. Words are saying fruitiness level still high. We got this. Graham saying, watch Mr. Tumble. As a dad of 30-year-old Microton user, it does get easier. Just practice. I can't watch Mr. Tumble. I can't do it. Do you know, I'm not suggesting he doesn't provide a good service. Clearly he does, Graham. And I know there'll be a lot of people that get a lot of use from him. But do you know there's just some TV programs you just can't stand. You can't even justify it. I don't even have a reason for disliking him. I just don't like him. In the Night Garden as well, can't stand it. Those are the two. She's not seen Mr. Tumble. She's too young for Mr. Tumble yet. But I didn't watch it. But In the Night Garden's the thing she watches at the minute, and it's just, I cannot be doing it. Right, there's a fire show going on at the London Stadium at the minute, a couple of minutes away. I am going to go for a piss in a minute, so I'm ready for the game. I promise you it's just a piss. When I say I'm shitting myself, it's not literal. I am potty trained. I may not be able to hear, but I'm able to use the toilet. Right, I'll see you in a minute. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Teams are coming out. Fucking hell. This is a big game, isn't it? Jesus wept. Aye. Fucking hell. Right. Going away. I'm ready to rock and roll. This is huge, isn't it? This is fucking huge. We just need a win. Doesn't matter who, how, what. I don't give a fuck. It could, honestly, it could just go in off Pablo's cock. I don't care. As long as we win. Dan's heart is racing. Slim's nerves are taking over. Yeah. Bill said he can't do this. You can, Bill. You've got this. You've got this. OG, can't see anything other than a West Ham win. Emma said West Ham win tonight and Sunderland win on Sunday. Joy's arse is twitching like a rabbit's nose. Come on then. Oh, please. Please, please, please. For the love of God, win. We've got to. Anyway. Kickoff a minute away in real time. I'll be a little bit delayed because I'm on the iPad. I'll do my best to bring commentary from the action at the London Stadium. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. Dropping a like on the video by clicking thumbs up would be very kind as well. Right then. This is it. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Mark says, really need an early goal to calm the nerves. I'm not sure it would calm my nerves, to be honest with you. It would just make me, like, excited and nervous. We could be 3-0 up and I don't think my nerves would disappear. I'd get nervous we're going to lose 4-3. Come on. We're going to win, aren't we? We're going to win. Right? Right. If you don't support West Ham, if you're in the live chat and you don't support West Ham, you're more than welcome. Just be respectful of West Ham fans. That's my only request. But the reason I'm addressing you is, what do you think? What's your score predictions? Do you think West Ham are going to win? Wolves are going to win? Let me know who you support and what you think the outcome will be. Oh, come on. I just want to kick off now. Bowen's leading a rousing talk in the huddle just before kickoff. Alright, this is it. Let me move my keyboard. Let me get my screen up front. Neil is an Everton fan. He's gone 3-1 West Ham. Johnny's an Everton fan. He says West Ham will win. Thank you to Scar, who's saying, my palms are literally sweating. Let's get this win, boys. Fingers crossed. Angel Gomez gets underway for Wolves at the London Stadium. And we're off. This is it. This is it. Oh, fucking hell. Like, Craiggie's on the ball. Wolves is waiting for us to press them, but we're not. Tati and Pablo's just in front of midfield, just inside the Wolves half, allowing the Wolves defence to have the ball. Graham's a Forest fan saying, I know you'll win, but God, I hope Wolves do you like a kipper. It's fair. I'd be the same if I were you. I don't mind that from you, Graham. Anyway, Craigie on the ball, gives it to Bueno. Well, closed down by Kyle Walker-Peters, and it's gone out for a throw-in to Wolves. That was good. Michael's a Leeds fan. He's bricking it. A lot of people hate watching tonight, and this in the watch along. Tune in to see a West Ham fan get put through the emotional ringer, to watch the pain if we lose. Anyway, Craigie goes long for Wolves towards Adam Armstrong, but Mavropanos deals with him really comfortably, and it just bounces through to Disasi, who goes back to Hermansen. Danny is an Everton fan. He says 2-0 West Ham. Right, I'm going to turn my attention to my screen because I'm a bit behind real time, so a lot of you will be ahead of me, so I don't want no spoilers. As Armstrong gives it to Gomez. He gives it back to Armstrong. Fuck off. You can't... Nah, I don't like this shit already. Bellegarde. Wolves just looking for an angle to shoot. He cuts across. Fucking hell. Walker-Peters put it behind for a corner, but Hugo Bueno fouled it. But I'll tell you what, 90 seconds in, and that's half a chance for Wolves. That Jesus, nah, I can't do this shit. I'm not having 90 minutes of this. Fucking hell. I can't tell you the last time I felt this nervous for a game. It's not even like, I can't even say the Conference League final. I wasn't nervous. I was confident we were going to win. I was excited and confident, but tonight I'm... Anyway, Gomez brings it down for Wolves in the middle of the pitch up against Thomas Souček. He's still got it. And he's found Angel Gomez. Bellegarde puts it out to Chachao. Up against Juve. Goes past him, puts the cross in. Headed away by Souček. Andre knocks it out. Oh, for fuck, it's all Wolves here. It's only 2 minutes 40, but we barely had the ball. It's back in the Wolves half at the minute with Bueno. 2 Buenos, 2 Gomez's starting for Wolves this evening. We need to be better. This was my concern. My concern coming into this game is that there's a lot riding on it for us. I'm worried that the nerves are going to get to us. And it's only 3 minutes, but it certainly is a nervy start from us. And Mavropanos is just giving it away there. Andre brings it down and finds Gomez. Works his way out to Bueno. Armstrong wants to cross, gets the cross, but Mavropanos heads it away. And Somerville brings it down, but he can't find Pablo. He only finds Andre. And it's over the bar, and it's a goal kick to West Ham. And we're going to need to... It's 4 minutes in, and we're going to need to get our act together pretty quickly here. This is very scrappy from West Ham. And it might be nerves, but even more reason just to get the ball under control and try and keep possession a little bit. What Fred's just saying, they need to calm down. I completely agree. We need to just get the ball and just relax a little bit. Try and just get a feel of it. Hermansen's turn to go long, looking for Pablo. But it's not anywhere near Pablo, and it will go out for a Wolves throw down our left-hand side. Mosquera goes down the right touchline with a long throw to Armstrong, but Juve takes off him, gives it to Souček. And an opportunity for West Ham just to try and string a few passes together now, because we've got the ball on the halfway line. So hopefully now we can just let everyone have a feel of the ball. Let Fernandez, Souček, Disasi, Mavropanos, Juve, Walker-Peters, let them all get a couple of touches and just try and take the sting out of the Wolves' enthusiastic start. Tati goes out to Jaibo and takes a deflection. And it's a throw into West Ham, quite far down our right touchline, which Walker-Peters takes quickly, goes backwards to Fernandez. Need to see him get on the ball lots tonight. Walker-Peters gives it to Pablo, looked for Tati, but he couldn't find him. Craigie intercepted it. And it's gone to Bueno, who breaks down that left-hand side. Tati drags him back and does that again. He's going to get a booking. Free kick Wolves, which Bueno takes quickly. Santiago Bueno on the ball. feeds it through to Angel Gomez, too much on it, and Souček sees it back to Mavropanos and back to Kyle Walker-Peters. He's forced back to Hermansen. Juve clears it, looking for Tate, but he's nudged off the ball by Craigie. Too many long balls from us so far from that defence to the attack. We just need to just calm it down. As Angel Gomez looks for Armstrong. He looked offside, but the flag stays down as Mavropanos intercepted it anyway. Gives it to Walker-Peters, and he goes long again. Looking towards Jared Bowen, but Craigie intercepts again. We're just giving the ball straight back. Whenever we get it, we are just hitting them really long. And they're not very good. The long passes are not really getting anywhere near any of our players. Never mind winning them. We're not competing for them. We've got to be better than that. Wolves are stringing the passes together inside their own half currently, as it works its way out to Hugo Bueno, who's coming forward here. And Angel Gomez has gone out to that left-hand side, and he receives it from Bueno in that space the left wing-back created. Craigie very advanced down that left side as well. Wolves, just nice passes at the minute. It's Bellegarde. Hits it from distance. Well high, well wide. Goal kick to West Ham. Wolves looking quite confident early on. The same cannot be said for ourselves at the minute. 7.5 minutes on the clock. We've had little of the ball. When we do get it, we've been quite erratic with it. Possession stats coming up there now, just showing that we've had 29% possession in opening stages at London Stadium. As Hermansen goes long with a goal kick towards Pablo. He's won us a throw-in just inside the Wolves half, over on our left-hand side. As Juve takes the throw-in, finds Pablo. Souček back to Fernandes. Walker-Peters in a bit of space on this right-hand side, and Fernandes uses him. Bowen's not down that line, so Walker-Peters is forced to go inside to Souček. And it goes back to our centre-backs at the minute. Juice giving it into Pablo. He's had his pocket picked by Bellegarde, and Souček won it off him and got fouled. I think the referee's gone to his pocket. He has, so Bellegarde booked already for his tackle on Thomas Souček. Ooh, that's a sore one, that is. That could be a red card. I wonder if they can have a look at that. That's nowhere near the ball. It's really high up on his calf as well. That hits Souček above the ankle, that does. I doubt they'll have a look at it, but he's lucky. Bellegarde's lucky. I think if he sends him off, I don't think it gets overturned. And plays resumed, no VAR check. I think he's maybe lucky, that one. Had the referee sent him off, I'm not so sure VAR would say, I think you've made a mistake. You want to go have a look at that one. Lucky boy. Anyway, Souček's up. He's carrying on as Disasi comes forward with the ball for West Ham. Gives it into Somerville's feet. But his pass to Juve is deflected and out for throw-in on the halfway line to West Ham. Now, Juve's fouled on this occasion by Angel Gomez. Mavropanos coming forward, but the referee's insisting that the free kick needs to be retaken as the ball was moving. So Souček shall retake and does what he did in the first place, popping it back to Disasi. Disasi goes long this time. It's clearly an instruction because everyone's doing it. It's fell to Somerville though, the loose ball. Out to Walker-Peters. Bowen's very, very central at the minute. We've worked it out to Walker Peters on this right-hand side. In comes the cross. It's overhit, though, but it goes through to Juve. He crosses it towards Pablo, but it's into the hands of Jose Sa. Bowen's quite central. It's not for the first time either. Whenever we do have the ball, he's not too far away from Tati and Pablo Bowen. He's very high up that pitch as well. Whenever Bueno's got it, Bowen's not coming back. He's not tracking back. He's staying high up the pitch. As he just jogs backwards, keeping an eye on Hugo Bueno. But I do think, if you have a look at Jared Bowen's positioning when we've got the ball, I do think he is quite central. He's certainly not out on that touchline very often, which has proven problems for Walker Peters, because on a couple of occasions he's had it, but he's had to then give it into someone in the middle of the pitch. As Wolves have a free kick just inside our half after Fernandez fouled Angel Gomez. And now Wolves have got to retake their free kick for the ball moving. And they do the same thing. Put it to where they put it in the first place. As Bueno tries a 1-2 with Gomez. But Walker Peters is tracking well. And he's ran into trouble here. And the referee's giving him the free kick. I think that's a bit lenient. I think Gomez ran into Pablo there. But the referee gave them the free kick as him and Walker Peters picked the ball up. And there was a bit of a chance to counter-attack there. As Jared Bowen does good defending in the right back position as he was covering from Walker Peters, who'd tracked Gomez deep into midfield for Wolves. And we've got a free kick right... A free kick, a corner... No, we do not. We do not have either of those. We've got a throw-in. We've got a throw-in down by our corner flag. Walker Peters takes it, gives it to Mavpanos, back to Walker Peters. He's done really well there, Walker Peters. He took on a couple of players and got fouled. Good play there. Good play. Mavpanos just allows Hermansen to come take the free kick. He gets further up the pitch. And he goes long with a free kick towards Tati. Craigie wins it, but it's not a good header, and it falls to Jared Bowen, but Gomez wins it off him. Fernandez battling away, wins it back. Bowen on the ball to Fernandez, who pops it through for Somerville. Oh! High and wide. Good little play there. He's onside. He is onside. He's blazed it well over the bar. That was a big chance for Somerville. It's a difficult one. When he connects with the ball, it's at the top of its bounds. It's a difficult one for Somerville to connect with, but big opportunity, that one. If he kept on target, you'd have fancied him to score from that range and that angle. But he's blazed it over. As Wolves come forward on the attack, here's Gomez, gives it to Bueno and continues on the underlap. Bueno puts the cross in, and it's Juve that heads it back in direction it's come from, and it's out for a throw-in to Wolves. Mosquera's usually the one that takes long throws for Wolves. Whether he comes over to the opposite side of the pitch to take it, we shall wait and see. Craigie will take the throw on this side, down on Wolves' left. About 15 yards from the goal line. It's going to be a long throw into the area in front of Hermansen. And it comes. It's flicked on by Mosquera and flicked away by Juve. Somerville battling with Bellegarde. But the Wolves player comes out on top with it. Pablo's gone out to help him. But Bellegarde's done well and gives it back to Andre. And it goes back to Chachao. And Tati puts him under pressure. As Wolves come down the right-hand side with Chachao. Opportunity to cross it. And it goes 4 Wolves players in the box, including 3 centre-backs. And it went out for a goal kick. All 3 Wolves centre-backs stayed up there despite... Yeah, I'm just looking at this here. The Wolves got 4 players in the box. And we've got 4 players as well. Souček's in there with the centre-backs and Walker-Peters, but 3 of the Wolves players were centre-backs in Mosquera, Bueno and Craigie. And luckily, the header from Mosquera went wide. As West Ham come forward here, Tati on the left-hand side. He's under pressure. He's gone down. The referee says no, and it's a throw-in to Wolves. You can only imagine the reaction from Tati when he feels like he should have got a free kick and he hasn't even got a throw-in. It's a long throw, and it's a good throw to Gomez, who pops out to the left-hand side, but there's too much on it, and it'll go out for a throw into West Ham. 16 and a half minutes gone at the London Stadium. It's not been the best start from us. We've had the best chance, but Wolves will be happy with how this game's looking so far. As West Ham just... I never trust us playing out from the back like that. But it's worked. Mavpanos goes long over the top looking for Jared Bowen. And he doesn't quite keep it in, and it's a throw-in to Wolves. We're going to need to do better than this if we're going to win tonight. As Craigie takes a long throw down that left-hand side. Mavpanos gives Armstrong a nudge and wins it easily enough. But the loose ball falls to Jared Bowen, who gives it to Pablo, who gives it to Somerville. Juve out on the left-hand side, receives it. Somerville continues his run and gets it back from Juve. Up against Bellegarde. Out on that left side, in comes a cross from Somerville. But it's headed by Mosquera, and it's Tati at the back post. But Jose Sarr gets a fist on it. And Walker-Peters gets there first, but it's gone out for the goal kick to Wolves. And Tati has gone down holding his face anyway. He does make the most of it, Tati, I think. But we'll have a look. Yeah, he does get clattered by Sarr. Keeper wins the ball. Yeah, it's nothing for me. Tati goes up for the header, but he ends up heading Sarr's forearm. But it's goal kick to Wolves. Move on. As Craigie takes the goal kick, and he makes his way out to Mosquera on that right-hand side for Wolves. A long ball from Bueno went nowhere. Mavpanos just gathered it up easily enough before giving it to Walker-Peters to Souček. Trying to give it into Jared Bowen's feet, but there was a foul on Souček by Gomez. It's a free kick to West Ham just inside our half over on this right-hand side, which Walker-Peters takes. As we switch it to the left-hand side. Mosquera's nicked it off Somerville there. Somerville's doing his best to get it back, and he's ended up conceding the free kick. That's poor play from Somerville. You can put it down to lack of match sharpness, but it's still poor play. Had his pocket picked and then got the ball back and lost it again, and then ended up committing a foul. Mosquera has been booked. He was having a go at the referees. That's a stupid yellow card from him. But the bad thing for West Ham, the bad thing is that's him out of the games against Spurs and Leeds United after picking up his 10th yellow card. Yeah, you can see him there asking for Somerville to be booked. It's a very stupid thing to do. It's a good thing for us for this 90 minutes. It's a good thing that Mosquera's booked, but it's a bad thing for us post 90 minutes because that's him out for the next 2 games against Spurs and Leeds United. That's frustrating. Anyway, free kick to Wolves. Angel Gomez will take over on their right-hand side. He's going to whip this one into the box, and it comes. And it's headed away by Jared Bowen. Juve chases after it and does really well to get there and just knock it off Hugo Bueno, win the throw, and then just leave it for Walker Peters so he can get back over to the other side of the pitch. Good play there by Juve. Walker Peters took the throw in. Pablo chested down for Souček, but Souček had already ran past him. Thrown to Wolves. Gomez passes to Gomez up against Fernandez. Still Angel Gomez on the ball. As Wolves just go backwards at the moment as West Ham press, or Tati presses rather. Gomez looks for Angel Gomez again, but Somerville gets in and makes a tackle, but the loose ball falls to Adam Armstrong. Doesn't have much options, gives it to Chachow on the right-hand side. He cuts in. Looks for Yao Gomez, but it's really good interception by Bowen. He gives it to Somerville, and he's away here. Andre is chasing him. And Somerville wants a free kick. The referee says, no, I didn't think it was a free kick either. Andre's done well there, just to put enough on him, but not too much. And Wolves clear it with Jose Sa hoofing it forward. And Juve thought about going back to Hermansen, but changed his mind and gave it to Mavpanos. Oh, pardon me. Apologies, everyone. Mavpanos on the ball on the halfway line. He's looking up, and Mavpanos has got his hands out saying, what am I meant to do here? He's just gone long towards Pablo. It's not a great ball, and it's uncontested by Pablo. As Fernandez fouls Bellegarde, and it's a free kick to Wolves. And there's very little options on at the minute. We're just lacking the midfield. The midfield, Souček and Fernandez aren't necessarily having a bad game. We don't have numbers in the middle of the pitch. Wolves have got 4 midfielders in there with the 2 Gomez, Bellegarde and Andre. So they're quite compact in the middle of the pitch, Wolves. But that's how Wolves play. They keep it compact in the middle. They force you down the sides. But we then got Jared Bowen. I think Bowen's quite central. And Somerville's still wide, but we're not really getting the ball into his feet. Although Craiggie's giving it to Jared Bowen, and he's just dribbled out with the ball. There was no one around him. Really poor. Really sloppy. Not good enough from us. Pablo gives it to Fernandez. He goes back to Disasi. And out to Juve. Come on, boys. For fuck's sake. Need a quicker tempo. Better passing. Need to get Fernandez on the ball more. He's on the ball now. Into the feet of Somerville. There we go. But Somerville's gone backwards with it. Now he's going long. Looking towards Pablo, who's headed it down towards Tati, who's flicked it back towards Pablo, who's battling away. It's a high foot falls to Bowen, but it's into the hands of Jose Sa. It'll be a free kick anyway, I'd imagine. But a high foot against Pablo. We managed to rustle up half a chance there, but it feels a bit like it's almost out of scrappiness. It's almost like, let's make it scruffy. Gomez on the ball, out to Bueno. The frustrating thing is, I believe they can do better. I know Somerville's going to take a few games to get up to speed, but we can't really afford it. But I want to see him get on the ball more. There we go, that's better. Souček, Tati getting stuck in, that's better. Fernandez wins it, gives it to Juve, who's lost it to Bellegarde. He comes forward here. It's Bellegarde, goes out to Hugo Bueno. Cuts into his right foot, has a shot blocked by Walker Peters. Walker-Peters is having a good game. Bowen's picked up at the minute. He's also asking where his options are. He fizzes it into Tatty, gives it to Walker-Peters. Good play there. As Walker-Peters gets bundled over, but I thought it was a good tackle by Bueno. And Wolves on the ball again as Bellegarde pops out to Chachao over on the right-hand side. It's a bad ball by him, and it just goes straight through to Hermansen. Come on. The good news is, even though we've not been at our best, it's still 0-0, and I don't think Wolves have been great. Anyway, Disasi goes long, but it's a poor long ball. Tate's battling away. He's done really well there, Tate. And he's gone from goal from the halfway line, but didn't work. It just landed at Jose Sa's feet. I don't mind it to some extent. I don't mind a bit of adventure. I don't mind a bit of ambition. It'll count as a shot on target, but... Angel Gomez on the ball at the minute. Fernandes takes off him. Gomez wants a free kick, but the referee says no, and rightly so. He's allowed Wolves players to do challenges like that, so at least he's been a little bit consistent, I suppose. As we go back to Hermansen. Juif's on it. His ball forwards deflected. Thrown to West Ham. 27 minutes, 22 seconds gone at the London Stadium. Still West Ham United 0. Wolves 0. I feel like Fernandes is starting to maybe just get on the ball a little bit more in the last few minutes, which is good. As Juif comes forward down the left, this is better. That's it. Run. Gives it to Somerville. That's better. Somerville crosses it. It's deflected. He gets another bite at it here. He runs at Chachao out on the left-hand side. He's into the box now. He's onto his right foot. He goes down. He wants a pen. Referee says no. It's a half-hearted claim from Somerville. It did look like he just got the ball caught under his feet a little bit, but we'll have a look at the replay. We're looking comfortably defensively. I will say that. I think Mavropanos, Disasi, they're managing fine at the back. There's been some crosses. They've been managing fine. Manson's had nothing to do. Nearly half an hour gone. Manson's done nothing. He's had nothing to do. Disasi's bombing forward with it. Juif, his cross comes in towards Tate. His header, but it's over the bar. Goal kick Wolves. What I will say is I think... what Juif is just showing there now and then, Disasi, is it's not that difficult. Juif just went running forward. He got about 20, 30 yards down the line before he had to pass it. Same with Disasi there. He was able to dribble about 20, 30 yards. I think sometimes we're just rushing it too much with these long balls. And I think we're better than that. Just to be calmer. Just calm down. We're capable. Santiago Bueno tries to put it through to Adam Armstrong. Cut out by Disasi. Somerville commits some foul on Bellegarde. Not sure that's a foul, but never mind. Bellegarde headed it off Somerville's head, and referee's given a free kick. Strange. Anyway, Wolves is playing around at the back three at the minute, comfortably inside their own half as Craigie decides to dribble forward towards the halfway line. And Kyle Walker-Peters just ushers Gomez out the way, out for a throw into West Ham. Gomez gives it out to Bueno. A bit of space on this left-hand side. In it goes. Juve. That's confident, calm defending by Juve. Just chesting it back to Hermansen, who throws it out to Juve, who's done really well to keep it in. He's slipped. And he's taken Chachao out, and that's going to be a booking, surely. Bloody hell. Now Fernandez is just taken out. He's been booked. Fernandez is booked. Juve wiped out Chachao, and then Fernandez took out Bellegarde. It's a booking. I don't have a complaint about that one. Commits a lot of free kicks around the area. Fernandez. Angel Gomez will take this free kick. It's going to be a cross. It's wide on the right of the box. An out-swinging free kick will come into our area here. Everyone back defending for West Ham. In it comes from Gomez. Headed away by Pablo. Juve will pick it up on that far side and prevent it going out from a throw-in. But he's giving the ball away here. Kredge gives it to Adam Armstrong. Armstrong, and it's over the bar, and that's poor from Juve. He's got his hands up apologising. I think he was on his right foot, and I think he panicked a little bit, felt a bit uncomfortable, so he tried to get onto his left foot, then lost control of the ball. Kredge nicked off him, gave it to Adam Armstrong, and he just blazed it high over the bar. Goal kick, West Ham. Hermansen goes long with the goal kick. Throw into West Ham, just on the halfway line, over on our left-hand side. Juve takes it, goes down the line towards Somerville. Mosquera gets his head on it. Tate, really clever play there by Tate, trying to release Somerville quick. But it was well read by Santiago Bueno, and it's out for another throw-in to West Ham over on our left-hand side. Somerville on the ball, goes back to Fernandez. Chance to cross from deep. In it comes towards Walker Peters on the far side. Cuts it back to Souček. I think that was a cross rather than a shot. Thirty-three gone. Still West Ham 0, Wolves 0. As Jose Sarr just knocks it out to Santiago Bueno, who plays it out to Chachao. Who pops it into Andre. Tate puts him under pressure, but the Brazilian copes fine, finds Gomez. Out to Chachao on the right-hand side for Wolves. As we force Wolves backwards. And it's back to Mosquera over on the right-hand side. Bueno's going to take the throw in for Wolves. Goes down that left-hand side. Matt Panos gets his head on it. Pablo flicks it further on. Wolves take the long throw with Kredge. As Mosquera and Bueno's in the box. And it comes from Kredge towards Mosquera, who flicks it on towards Armstrong. Oh, good save, Hermansen. Held onto the ball as well. Important. Because I think it was Chachao on the far side. Maybe Bellegarde was just trying to just get ready for it being padded. Andre on the ball. Mosquera on the ball now. Nearly 36 minutes gone at the London Stadium. And they've gone back to Jose Sa. Out to Craigie, who goes long down that left-hand side for Wolves towards Gomez, but Mavpanos does really well. And Pablo's nicked off Andre. There's little room for him to do anything here, and he just takes the throw in. And Gomez has stayed down, and I've got no sympathy for him. Gomez didn't even try and win that ball. I think he tried to put Mavpanos off, so Mavpanos just went through him. Fernandez on the ball. Gives it to Souček. And he's fouled by Adam Armstrong. And we've got a free kick just inside the Wolves half, but maybe an opportunity to get players in the box and get a cross in from deep. Get Souček in there and Mavpanos and Disasi. Maybe. Fernandez is certainly going to try that. We've got Bowen, Pablo, Tate, Disasi, Mavpanos in the box. Souček just outside it, but you'd imagine he's going to go steaming into it as well. A lot of options in there, a lot of targets for Fernandez to try and hit. And he goes to Souček at the very back post, who heads it back into the box, but it's head away by Craigie. Somerville brings it down. He goes back towards Juve and into Fernandez. And back out to Juve. This is better from West Ham. A chance for Juve to send it in from deep. He gives it to Somerville. Back to Juve. Hits it with his right foot. Blocked. Fernandez has it now. His players are still in the box. Fernandez goes towards Mavpanos, the back post. Heads it down towards Bowen. Deflected. And Jose Sa smothers it. That's better from West Ham. Much better. Much better. I feel like it's... Whenever we're getting these half chances, I don't even feel like it's anything magical. It's just getting the ball in the box, really. Walker-Peters into Pablo, holding off Craigie. And he goes back to Mavropanos. Juve wants it over on the left-hand side. And he plays it out to him. He's been more involved in the game, Juve, in the last 5-10 minutes as he looks to... It's an ambitious pass trying to get Somerville in behind that defence, but... And it goes through to Jose Sa. Just showing us the half chance for Jared Bowen there. Mavpanos, a lovely header down, and Bowen, that's the type of goal he usually scores. And to be fair, he doesn't do anything wrong, it just hits the defender. As Wolves are under pressure at the back there, Somerville and Tate and West Ham have won a throw-in right down by that corner flag. And we're taking it too quick, really, and it's been cleared out for another throw-in, which Juve will take on this occasion. Just 6 minutes of normal time to go. You'd imagine stoppage time would be very, very limited. Nothing has happened. Juve takes a throw and gives it to Somerville. He's boxed in on that corner flag at the minute. Up against Chachao. Cuts it all the way back to Disasi, who does well just to get a wiggle away from two Wolves players, and it goes back to Fernandez, who's on the halfway line next to Mavropanos, and he gives it to the Greek defender. Out to Disasi, out to Juve. Somerville wants it, but the pass from Disasi isn't the best. Throw into Wolves. Mosquera goes long. Angel Gomez flicks it towards Armstrong. Easily intercepted by West Ham. And we bring it under control. Walker-Peters with it at the minute. But he's got his hands out. And that's not the first time I've seen Walker-Peters with the ball with his hands out saying, what am I meant to do? He goes back to Hermansen and he clears it and he's then fouled by Adam Armstrong. And he's going to get a free kick. And he's bought that free kick a little bit. He was a bit of miscontrol from Hermansen. He did get clear it in the end. And there is contact from Armstrong, but the keeper made the most of it. Certainly bought that free kick from Armstrong. Anyway, Juve on the ball at the minute, gives it to Somerville. Finds Souček to Fernandez. This is better. Here we go. Out to Jared Bowen. Walker-Peters trying to get up to support him on the overlap. Jared Bowen on the ball. This is what we want. Running like the Wolves defence. Good tackle by Gomez. And there's a corner kick to West Ham. Here we go. Got a corner kick here. We need a Mavropanos header here. Come on. Where is our big Greek? Get on the end of this. Bowen's corners have been good recently. I like Bowen's corners. Come on. Where is the Greek? And it comes from Jared Bowen towards Mavropanos, but it's been headed away. Fernandez gives it back to Jared Bowen. The players are still in the box. He puts it in towards Mavropanos! Yes! Get in! Come on! What a fucking important goal. As I always say, what a goal. It's a good goal by Mavropanos. It's a brilliant header by Mavropanos. But it's a fucking important goal for West Ham. 1-0 up. Mavropanos. Come on. Now, for some reason, I'm even more nervous than I was when it was 0-0. He wants that Hammer of the Year award, Mavropanos. Well, I just assume he does. It was a decent corner in by Jared Bowen. Well defended by Craigie. Fernandez gives it back to Jared Bowen. Good cross. Fantastic. That's a fantastic header by Mavropanos. There's a lot to do. There is a lot to do for Mavropanos. He's got to get the power on it and he's got to change the direction of it. He does both. That is a fantastic header by Mavropanos. He couldn't do that better. He could not do that any better if he tried. 1-0 West Ham. Come on. Shit. Come on. Oh! Come on. Is anyone else nervous as shite now? I'm even more nervous. I'm fucking hell. Hang on a minute. Let me sort something. Oh, it's broken. The thing's broken. I'll sort it for half time. Jared Bowen goes past Craigie at the minute. Craigie wins it, but Bowen wins it back off him. Throw into West Ham. Come on, boys. Come on. Important goal that. Bowen gives it to Pablo, back to Bowen, to Tate. It's been fell to Bellegarde as he breaks for Wolves at the minute. Fernandez with a great interception. Falls to Tate. A chance for West Ham to counter-attack here. Tate puts it through. It's Pablo. Go on. Pablo. Oh! That's a good save. That's a good save. Good play. Good play. Good ball by Tate. A little power, too much power on him, but it's still a good ball. I think it's a decent effort. The angle's against him. The direction of the ball's against him. Got on target. Good save by Jody Sarr. Another corner for West Ham for Jared Bowen to whip in. Where's that big Greek? Where is he? Come on. Mavropanos. My favourite Greek person. Come on. It's a shite corner by Bowen. It's cleared away. Fernandez knocks it down to Walker-Peters. There's a minute of stoppage time. So we've got about 45 seconds left of this half. Important we get in the lead. But at the minute, we've got the ball with Fernandez. And just gives it back to Hermansen just so that Disasi and Mavropanos can get back and the rest of the team can get into shape. The live tables just come up on the screen with us outside the bottom three and Spurs in the bottom three. I'm fucking shitting it now. Is anyone else more nervous than they were at 0-0? It cannot just be me. Jose Sarr with a shit clearance. Juve gets his head on it. Pablo's battling away, but couldn't find Tati. And there goes the half-time whistle. West Ham United 1. Wolves 0. We're halfway there. I can't change the clock. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is the second week in a row this is happening. I'm going to need to complain. I'm going to say, excuse me, the thing keeps breaking. And I need to log out and in. Give me 1 second, everyone. Bloody technology. You can't see what I'm doing. But basically, the overlay, the graphics, it's hosted. I need to log out and log back in so I can click on comments. Someone kindly put in a super chat and I've missed it. I'm really sorry to whoever it was. I can't see it because I've had to log out and in. Right, let me change my clock and then I'll start yapping about the first half. All right, there we go. Right, thank you very much for joining me. Half-time, 1-0 up. We've not been at our best. I think defensively we've been very comfortable. Defensively we've been fine. We've been very comfortable. Hermansen's made a nice save from Armstrong. Mosquera went close, but not that close. We barely had anything to do defensively. Sassy and Mavropanos have been good at the back. The midfield is a bit open. I think they're getting too much joy down the middle of the pitch, and when they bring Manny on, that's when I'll worry. Because I think what Wolves are missing at the minute is a bit of pace. They don't have that. So there's a lot of space, and they're moving into the space, but we're finding it quite easy, I think, to get back and defend that. Once Manny's on, there's a bit more pace in there for Wolves. I think that'll cause us problems. However, we're 1-0 up. I think Fernandes was starting to dictate play a little bit more as the half went on, which was good. I think Juve's not been at his best out there tonight. I don't think anyone's been at their best out there tonight. But like I said, the centre-back's been comfortable. But we're winning 1-0. Whilst I think we could be doing better, and I don't think we played that well, Wolves are not very good. And I think if we're just decent in the second half, I think we should go on to win this game. We just need to be a little bit careful with the middle of the pitch. Because Edwards usually makes changes early when things aren't working. I think he'll look at that and think it's not working. So I think Wolves will make changes, and I imagine it'll be Manny on for Bellegarde or Angel Gomez. I'd imagine that will be the first sub Wolves do, and then Armstrong off for Tulu. I think he'll come on as well, and that will give us a different proposition up front. I think Armstrong's a championship striker. But let's see what you guys are all saying. The truth is, right, while I'm talking about the performance thus far, I'm only doing it because it's what I'm supposed to do. I'll be brutally honest with you. As long as we win, I don't really give a shite. I don't really care. Maybe Monday, Tuesday, I'll think, we're going to need to do a bit better. But for tonight, we just need to win, because I think the players, I think it was quite clear early on, the players are nervous. I think the players are, I think they're feeling the pressure tonight. So they can get the win, like I said, in build up to this game. I don't think we've won a game yet when the pressure's been really on us and we've won it. I don't think we've had one yet. We won away to Fulham. That was a big win. We got a point at home City. That was a big point. But we've not won and come out the bottom three yet. So to get over this barrier would be massive tonight. So as much as I'm going to say, we're maybe fortunate to be ahead, this blah, 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 these players aren't playing great. Oh, that's true. But if come the 90 minutes, we've won, I won't give a shite. Okay? Anyway, right, let's see what you're all saying in the live chat. Paul is saying, winning at half-time, Gonzo's bang on with his footy levels. Big positive being up at the first half. The bet must be quite good. Because Mosquera's got booked as well. Jay is saying, a tough watch. A bit slack at the back. Sloppy passing. We've got away with that one. West Ham for Life saying, Juice made a handful of mistakes. Rob agrees. He doesn't give two bollocks about how we win. Barry saying Pablo is a donkey. Christian saying, I think I'm in the minority, but Pablo's been good, especially with flick-ons. I've seen people in the live chat saying like Pablo offers nothing. I've seen people say Pablo's improving, so there's a wide range of Pablo. I'm not gonna get into it in this video. Dave saying, are you watching a different game? I thought we were second best. What have I said different, Dave? I don't know. I think you were hearing different things. I don't recall saying we've been good. Anyway, I'll move on. But I don't know what your comments off the back of, Dave. I don't know. Tom saying, genuinely think Mavropanos has been the best centre-back in the league over the last 2 months. I assume he's talking about Mavropanos. Random dude saying, feel like Somerville's been playing very narrow, which is odd. It's probably because of Wolves' formation. I think we're trying to maybe just try and go down the middle of the pitch, and allows us to press them as well with their back three, because they are looking comfortable with the back three in possession. Stone Cloud saying, I don't think we can relax. Can't attempt to hold on to a clean sheet. We've got to push and break down their morale. Ionix is saying Pablo's played okay. Nobody wants to fuck up tonight, and it shows. The irony is, I think people are making mistakes. Not big ones, but in terms of like giving the ball away too easily. Right, I know there's someone quoting the Bible in the live chat. Now, I've got nothing against anyone that's religious, but please stop quoting the Bible. Dean's not here by the looks of it. I'm going to need to make someone an admin, I think. Dale saying, people saying we don't give a shit how we play. We'll be the ones screaming this is shit when we'll score. Hang on a minute. Whoa. Wait, Dale. Whoa, Dale. You are being very unfair here. People are saying, I don't care as long as we win. So if Wolves score and we don't win, of course they're going to complain, because their whole... that is really unfair. You're just ripping out the context around something here. Like, Dean said this, win, pretty or ugly, doesn't matter. But you can't say, well, it does matter if Wolves score. You can't remove the bit that says, as long as we win. You cannot do that. I think that's very unfair, Dale. Bill is saying, we can't have Pablo as a 10 and Souček in midfield. Fernandez has got to get higher. I disagree. I prefer Fernandez deeper below. I like him getting on the ball behind the midfield and in front of our defence. Zane, thank you very much for the chat. It's very kind of you, saying, been watching the channel for a couple of years now. Up at 4 a.m. watching a game in Perth. A very nervy one. I'm always intrigued, because you won't be the only one, Zane, right? Are you up now? Like, when the game's finished, are you just going to go to bed, or are you now, like, up for the day? Because if we win, there's no way you can go to bed. There's no way you can go and have a kip if we win tonight. James is saying, more relieved than happy. I think we've been pretty poor. Not arsed if we win, but doesn't give me much confidence for the second. Oh, you're not arsed that we're poor if we win. I thought you meant not arsed if we win. And I thought, wait, that's a lie. You definitely do. Rob saying, if Wolves make changes, Nuno needs to respond, and what they will come at us hard in the second half. A6 the same, football's fickle. Just been great since coming back from AFCON. When he was banging in assists, he's loved. He's made a few mistakes, he's a liability. The thing is, I think he's done some good things and bad things in the game. I think he's the one that's got on the ball and tried to drive us forward, like dribbling with it. I actually quite like that about Juve. He's given the ball away on a couple of occasions. He's been sloppy. He's, should have conceded a free kick, but Fernandez ended up conceding it anyway. So he needs to improve, but there's been parts of his game tonight that I actually quite like. However, needs to learn to take a throw in that boy. I'm convinced half his throws are foul throws, but it just goes to show how little I know. Billow said, someone needs to get higher. Fernandez playing like a defensive midfielder. Souček's just hovering around. We don't have a midfield over other than Pablo. That I can agree with, Billow. I get what you're saying. There's a lot of space in the... I agree there's a lot of space in there, and we need to block it off somehow. And maybe Kante is a player. Maybe that's who we'll bring on to put into the middle and try and have that to plug the gap at the minute. Maybe, I don't know. Dean's back, brilliant. Right, there we go. Slim saying, I think Juve's had the most energy, progressed up the pitch, and give the ball to Somerville a few times. He's not been good, just good bits. I agree, Slim. Graham saying, I'll second that. Relieved that we've scored. I hope we don't sit back. Definitely need another goal. Paul saying Fernandez on a booking is concerning. He's good enough to play on a yellow, but this ref isn't giving us any leeway. It works both ways though. They've got 2 players on a booking as well. The guy inside, I personally thought Pablo looked okay, worked hard, grew into the game. He's young. That first goal will change him completely. Roger said, evening, great time to score. I hope to start the second half, we really go for it and get a second early. We haven't played well, but we can definitely improve. Random dude saying, not been good. Not been bad. Pig saying, glad Hermansen saved that header against him. At least that's his warm-up shot. Peter saying, Souček is more likely to score than Tate or Pablo. Paul saying, if Wan-Bissaka was playing, we'd be 1-0 down with 3 minutes with his back post sleeping. Paulo is saying, take Pablo off for Kante. Not because Pablo's poor, but more weight in midfield. It'll be interesting to see what Nuno does. It will be interesting because I think there's going to be a temptation at some point. Not now, right? I don't think he's going to do it right now. But I think there's going to be a temptation at some point in the second half. If it was 1-0, I don't know, the 75th minute, the 80th minute, there's going to be a temptation to put Todibo on and to go to 5 at the back. There's definitely going to be a temptation on his part. Because we know quite frequently Pablo and Tate get subbed around the hour mark. Very frequently. Come the 78th minute, the other one gets subbed. So I think he's going to be planning for that. And I wouldn't be surprised if the first one, he brings Kante on for one of the strikers and goes to 4-5-1. And you'd see Adama for Somerville. And then I wouldn't be surprised if we need another sub if he decides, you know what, I'm going to put on Todibo and I'm going to really plug this hole. I'm just going to put him 3 centre-backs and say, go on then, break this lot down. Man City couldn't break us down. Let's see what you can do. That's a prediction, not a desire. As Wiki says, I think we all think the grass is greener, but the team seems to be waking up. Now, I say keep it until the 60th minute. It's going to be interesting when... like I said, I think Edwards will do changes. And I think Mane's the one player I think would make a big difference for them. In Okadari, I don't know how you say his name. Okadari. Tulu. When he comes on, I think he'll provide something. But we've got Adama on the bench as well. I'm actually looking... I'll be honest with you. Can't believe I'm saying this. Certainly didn't think I'd be saying this a few weeks ago. I'm actually looking forward to seeing Adama come on tonight. With us being 1-0 up, I think it'll suit Adama to come on and start running at that team. And the reality is, I'm hoping Somerville can kick on in the second half. I understand. I think Somerville's been off it, but I'm okay with that. I say I'm okay with it. I'd rather he wasn't. I understand it. He's been out for a while. He's had an injury. He's been out for a few weeks. He's rusty, right? It is what it is. But if Adama came on, I'm hoping Somerville is on it in the second half. But if not, if come the hour mark or something like that, Somerville's not been great or he does need to come off fatigue, fitness, I'm looking forward to seeing Adama come on and getting at Mosquera. I think if he can run at Mosquera, who's on a booking, we could get something. Because I think that's what we've been missing in the first half. I think we were just nervous. I understand why they're nervous. Listen, we are all nervous before a lot of us were nervous before the game. I think it's normal that the players would also be nervous, but I think it showed. I think it showed very early on. We were getting the ball and just hoofing it. It wasn't long passes. We were just hoofing it and it was coming straight back at us. But I feel like the last 10, 15, 20 minutes maybe, we were a little bit more composed. We were starting to pass the ball a little bit better. We were starting to dribble with the ball as well. So I'm hoping that come the second half, we can just start by being composed. But mirrors are going to creep in. The players are now going to need a set of bollocks. They're all going to need a set of bollocks out there on the pitch. And we've got to manage this second half really well. Hopefully we can go get an early second goal and kill it. But if there's an opportunity to just slow the game down a little bit, we're going to have to do that. At some point, Hermansen is maybe going to have to go down with cramp so that the players can go have a chat with Nuno, get a drink and stuff like that. We're going to have to just... I know people don't like the dark arts in football and they consider it cheating, and I understand why. But as I always say, what's the line for cheating? Is a cynical foul a yellow? That's a booking. So is that the cheating? But we've got to manage this game. Nuno's got to get everything right. He's got to get everything right in the second half. The players have got to show the bollocks. And I think we have, for a lot of games since Christmas, we've shown a lot of bollocks. Anyway, players are out. Second half away to get underway. Damn. Here we go. Hopefully we can go get this second half. Get this second half. Get this second goal. Get this 3 points. Big opportunity for West Ham tonight. Big opportunity. Let me just get ready to push the button. As Fernandes will get us underway as usual. And we're off. The second half is underway at the London Stadium, as I will just have a little gander. It doesn't say how many fouls Somerville won in the first half. Fernandes is committed his 2, so we need West Ham to win, Bowen to score, and Somerville to be fouled, possibly twice, for the better giveaway to land. I've got a rule. When it comes to teams that need a win and they're winning, I'm putting a bet on. I'll be honest with you, it's 100 to 1. I've got a rule. Back the fullbacks for a card. Time wasting, etc. So it's 100 to 1 for Walker Peters and Juve to get yellow carded. So fingers crossed. I've won 500 quid. As Jared Bowen comes forward, it's a very ambitious pass for Somerville. Didn't think he needed to release the ball just then either, but he went for it. I can see what he's trying to do, but I don't think he needed to go there and then. But anyway, Wolves had the ball at the minute. Fucking hell. How are we all feeling in the live chat? How are we feeling? I am nervous. Oh! Juve gives it to Tati, to Somerville, back to Fernandes. Juve, again, lovely little turn actually, gives it out to Somerville. This is a better start to the second half from West Ham. Somerville crosses it, deflected, and Chao prevents the corner. But the ball's still in play as Mosquera heads away. Fernandes brings it down, gives it to Juve. Back heel to Fernandes. Pablo Tati in the box. As West Ham switch play to Mavropanos. Now Walker Peters on the ball at the minute. He goes out towards Jared Bowen, up against Bueno. Tati and Pablo still in the box. Bueno goes down. Bowen goes down the right, crosses it, deflected. Corner kick to West Ham. That's better. 2 minutes in, much better than the first 2 minutes of the game. Composure from West Ham on the front foot. Come on. Where's the big Greek? Here he comes. The camera's on Mavropanos. Come on. When it comes from Jared Bowen, it's a good one. Sarr gets there just. Souček gives it back to Juve for a chance to get the ball back in the box here. Souček's on the ball once more. He rolls it back to Fernandes, looks for Somerville, and that's good defending by Santiago Bueno. An awkward ball for Fernandes to make, and he got it right in terms of how precise the pass was. It was just lofted. But West Ham have the ball just inside their own half at a minute as we just take a breather, allow Disasi to get back into position from our corner. As Juve goes down the left-hand side, Somerville and Mosquera puts it out, looks for the free kick. Referee's not having that, and it's a throw into West Ham. And Souček gives it to Tati, looks for Somerville, but is intercepted by Bueno. We're definitely coming out trying to make it 2-0 rather than hang on for the 1-0. I will say that, which is pleasing. As Bellegarde's on the ball for Wolves. He comes forward down this right-hand side. He's got Hugo Bueno with him at the minute because of our corner kick. The Wolves wing-backs are on the opposite sides currently. As Krejci gives it to Bueno. Back to Mosquera as Wolves had the ball just on the halfway line currently. Into Andre. Pablo's hassling in. And Somerville tackles Bueno, and it's a throw-in to Wolves on our right-hand side as the Wolves wing-backs switch play. Mosquera will take the long throw. He's better at the long throws than Craigie, in my opinion. Was the first one over on Wolves' right-hand side, and if memory serves me correct, from the first half. And it comes from Mosquera, headed away by Tate. Mosquera just hoofs it towards our box, and Souček will win this one, surely does. It falls to Chachao under pressure from Juve. He gives it to Mosquera. Juve puts a slide tackle, and it's a good slide tackle, and it comes off Mosquera and goes out for a throw. And he's going to have to be careful, Mosquera. He's questioning every single decision the referee's given West Ham at the minute. I mean, it's a blatant throw into West Ham. I don't know what he's even moaning about. CF, it's Bet365 that I used for that bet. 100 to 1. Walker Peters and Juve both to get booked. You never know. Fernandez on the ball. He goes down. The referee says no. But listen, the referee's letting a lot of that go tonight. As Gomez is on the ball, Tate's hassling him. Gomez puts out to Chachao on the right-hand side. He's running at Juve. Goes by Juve, puts a cross in, blocked by our Senegal left back, and it's a corner kick to Wolves. Butsy, the referee, is the Aussie, Gillett. Ryan, I have not seen that super chat. I will check in a minute, Ryan. Corner kick for Wolves coming up over on the right-hand side. Bueno will take it. And it comes. No, it doesn't. He goes short to Gomez. Gives it to Andre. Comes into Armstrong, and it's bouncing around in there, and he's done really well. I think it's Souček. And Tate just prods it further away, but Souček's still down. And Tate's wrestling with Angel Gomez, and that's going to be a free kick to Wolves right on the edge of the box. And that's just frustrating from Tate. And he's yellow carded for his troubles as well. That's really poor from Tate. He gets skinned really easily, then he goes and gives away the free kick, and he didn't need to. Kyle Walker-Peters was literally right in front of him. He didn't need to do that. He's on a booking, but it's more the free kick that he's conceded. That's frustrating. And he's got a neck tattoo, and we can't see the top of his neck because his hair's covering it up. Fucking hell, free kick to Wolves. I don't like this. Gomez and Hugo Bueno standing over it. They're going to have to cross it. You'd imagine they're not going to shoot from here, but it's a crowded box in front of Hermansen. It's Gomez. He goes for goal. It's off the post. Fucking hell. Somerville, go on. He's through. Go on. Somerville. Oh, fuck. Fuck! Somerville, Angel Gomez takes the free kick. It hits the post. Chow shits himself. Somerville nicks it off him. Him and Tate are going. Jose Sá's outside his box. So Somerville goes for goal, but it's off target. It's a goal kick in the end. But, fucking hell. Pablo, good tackle. Souček, good tackle. Oh, and it goes to Mosquera. Pablo's chasing him, but Andre's on the ball for Wolves at the minute. Gives it to Bellegarde, who looks for Adam Armstrong, goes straight through to Hermansen, who releases it pretty quickly into Tate. It's a lovely ball out to Jared Bowen on the right-hand side. Bowen running at Craigie. This is what you want from Bowen. Onto his left foot. It's Bowen! Oh, fuck, he's off the post. Oh, fuck it. How is it not 2? Back in by Juve. It's Souček. It's blocked. Fuck. Bowen's hit the post. Somerville's missed a really good opportunity. Bowen's hit the post. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell. Fantastic from Bowen. Brilliant. Onto his left foot. Bang. Ah. Pablo on the ball at the minute. Gives it to Souček. He looks for Walker-Peters, but Andre intercepts it and Hugo Bueno picks it up. You can see Fernandez. The game's just opened up here a little bit. Wolves have got plenty of space. They're not really moving with the ball, weirdly. Gomez had plenty of space to move into. He just slowed it down, which has actually helped us. Just going to have to be a little bit careful that we don't allow ourselves to be counter-attacked, but we're unlucky not to be 2-0 up here. Fortunate to maybe be 1-0 up, but unlucky not to extend the lead. 55 minutes on the clock at London Stadium. West Ham United 1, Wolves 0. Mavropanos with a goal in the 42nd minute of tonight's match. A few yellow cards dished out in the game so far. A couple of players for Wolves, Bellegarde and Mosquera on yellow cards. A couple of players for West Ham on bookings now, Tate and Fernandez. As Mosquera is on the ball for Wolves, he goes out to Chachao over on this right-hand side. It's a lazy ball into Bellegarde, but he's done really well to keep a hold of it and win a throw-in. Looking at Bowen's effort from behind the goal, he's really unlucky, really unlucky. He hit the post twice against Leeds last week as well. One pretty much like that, but it fell to Fernandez and he popped in the back of the net. As Mavropanos goes long, down the left-hand side, it's a poor ball by Mavropanos with his weaker foot as it goes straight out for a throw into Wolves. Just inside their half over on their right-hand side. Much better from West Ham in this half, though. I will say that. Much, much better. You do worry how we're going to come out. I'm happy with what I've seen so far. Still a bit concerned about the lack of players in midfield for us, but so far we're coping fine. I'm pleased. Wolves with a couple of players warming up, however. Juve gives it to Pablo, gets it back, and he sticks it out to Walker-Peters on the other side, and Mavropanos just gives him the thumbs up. As Walker-Peters just travels forward with the ball, goes down the right looking for Bowen. And it's not a bad idea, that one from Walker-Peters. See, this is why, when I say I don't like long balls, I don't call it long passes. That was a long pass from Walker-Peters because Bueno had to put it out for a throw-in. Had he not, Bowen would have easily have got it. It was on the deck. It was a good idea. It was unlucky. Ooh, 33 minutes to go. Plus stoppage time. Fucking hell. How are we all feeling, chat? I am feeling okay but nervous. Somerville gives it out to Juve on the left-hand side. West Ham trying to get bodies in the box. Not a great ball by Juve. Jose Sarr grabs that easy enough. And he releases it quick enough as well to Bueno, who comes forward. Walker-Peters waiting for him on the halfway line. Just slowing him down, which is the right thing to do. Andre's on the ball now for Wolves in the middle of the pitch. As West Ham get bodies back. Bellegarde. Pablo's hassling him, but he shrugs him off. Souček fouls him, and that's a free kick for Wolves. In a really dangerous position. Souček a little bit frustrated with the referee. It looks soft. Yeah, that's a soft one, that is. I think Bellegarde sort of crashes into Souček more than anything, but it's a good free kick position. You'd imagine Gomez is going to fancy this one, considering he's just hit the post a few minutes ago. And they are just leaving him. Ah, for fuck's sake. Manson setting his wall. It's a good distance, this. I don't like it. It's a good distance. Far enough away, you can get up and over the wall. Central enough, but not too central. Fuck's sake. Angel Gomez. I don't like this. It's Gomez. Oh, not wide. It's wide, but it's not far wide. If anyone's posting fake scores, you can get out the chat. We do not need trolling around here. It's a very sad thing to do. Out. Get out of here. Right, a couple of subs coming up for Wolves. This is where I'm going to get more nervous now that man is ready. The person that posted the fake scores gone. Don't worry, I've got rid of him. It's a throw into Wolves on their left-hand side with a stoppage in play as subs are being made. Angel Gomez is going off. And he's replaced by Manny. And Bellegarde's gone off to be replaced by Rodrigo Gomez. Well, I don't like these subs. I don't like it. No, I don't like these. Ugh, I feel sick. I feel sick. As Mosquera goes out to Chow, Somerville's putting him under pressure. Falls to Andre. Gomez out to Chow. His cross is deflected by Juve and it goes behind for a corner kick to Wolves. I don't like this. I do not like this at all. Maybe we're going to have to make a sub here. And we're maybe just going to have to go 4-5-1. Matching them up in the middle. Kante. Magassa. I wouldn't put Potts on. I'd understand Kante. Magassa can sometimes... You just don't know what you're going to get with Magassa, do you? Fulham, he was incredible when he come on. And it comes... Craigie at the back post. But it's out headed wide. Goal kick to West Ham. I think I'd be looking to get Kante or Magassa on. Do you know what? I think I'll take Tati. I think I would take Tati, Pablo, and Tati and Pablo off for one of the midfielders in Adama. That's what I would do. And just go real, just make it compact in midfield and go counter-attacking and hit him on the pace, hit him on the break. I think that's what I would do. Matapanos into Souček. Into Jared Bowen, who turns. Lovely ball out to Somerville. Come on. Juve on the overlap. This is a good one by Juve. But Somerville, he's not taking advantage of that. Somerville, he had to pass and he decided, right, I'm going to take advantage of Juve's distraction, but he didn't do it. He sort of just ran himself into trouble a little bit. Walker-Peters, good play. Bowen gets tackled. Throw into West Ham. Come on. Come on, boys. I know Somerville's not great tonight. He's a bit rusty. I think I'd leave him on for his pace, though. I think I'd like him and Adama on the pitch at the same time with Bowen, the three of them up front. Walker-Peters just taking a minute with this throw. Gives it to Pablo eventually, who's turned nicely. Gives it to Souček. And it's not the best ball by Souček, and it's out for a goal kick to Wolves. 6.5 minutes to go, plus stoppage time. Somerville with a tackle. Fernandez picks it up. He looks for Somerville. There's a chance here. It's Somerville! And it's blocked by Bueno, and it's a corner kick to West Ham. You do feel a bit like... if we had Somerville in form, Somerville like we had a month ago, he would have scored tonight. Just a bit rusty. Come on. Anyway, corner kick to West Ham on our left. Somerville will take. Just over 64 minutes on the clock at the London Stadium. West Ham 1, Wolves 0. In it comes from Somerville. It's deep towards Jared Bowen, but it's headed away by Bueno. It falls to Fernandez, who knocks it down for Juve. His shot is comfortably wide. Craigie goes long down that left-hand side. Mavropanos wins it. Throw into Wolves just inside West Ham's half. Over on our right-hand side there, left-hand side. I'm shaking my head no because I'm nervous, that's all. Chachow on the ball. Goes back to Mosquera. I'm happy with how we're playing. We're not playing badly. I'm happy with how we're playing in the second half. I think we've managed the second half really well. Wolves just with possession on the halfway line. They've not been very good. Somerville nicks it off Manny. Tate's on the ball. West Ham on the break. 3-on-3. It's Tate. It's still Tate. Gives it to Pablo. What a flick! It's Tate! Yes! Yes! Fucking yes! 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 Oh! Yes! We're winning 2-0. Oh, thank fuck. Fucking heart's going 100 miles an hour here. I'm going to have a heart attack. Listen, if I pass out, ring the ambulance. Oh, thank fuck. Tate's scored. What an assist, by the way. Fucking Pablo just flicked it. Manny was on the ball. Somerville pinches it off him. Tate takes it. He's on the move. He rolls it to Pablo, who just flicks it back to him, and he just gets his toe on it, Tate, and it sort of just trickles past Jose Sa. I told you. I did actually. Pablo's first time passing is good. His first time passing is good. Come on! I fucking love it. I absolutely fucking love it. We're winning this. We are winning this. It's Bowen's nicked it. Come on, can we have another one? It's Jared Bowen. He gives it to Tate. It's Tate! Yes! Yes! I don't care! Yes! 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 This is... We're 3-0 up! Yes! Yes! We're 3-0 up! I promise you I'm not trolling you. It's 3-0 West Ham! Oh, fucking get in! Oh, fucking get in! Oh, this is brilliant. Hang on a minute, let me fix my thing. There we go. Ah. We're 3-0 up. They took the kickoff and he just dribbles towards Bowen and Bowen just nicks it off him. And it's a nice ball in, but Tate's got a lot to do. Takes a deflection or he hits it into the ground. It's one of the two. Yeah, it takes a deflection. Past Jose Sa. 3-0 West Ham. Oh, for fuck's sake. We're 3-0 up. I still feel a bit nervous, I'm not going to lie. Ah, fucking hell. Anyway, I've sorted my head out. Sorted my hair out. There we go. 3-0 up. Look at that league table. Look at it. Spurs are in the bottom 3. Let me see if I can get rid of the thing. Let me get rid of that bit that says subscribe. I want to look at the league table. Are we ready? Are we looking at the screen? Look at that bit down there. Look down there. Look down there. Are we ready? It's a live table. Are we ready? Whoa. Fucking hell. Change, will you? Whoa. Whoa. I'm going to need to have a word. Can you make this change a bit quicker? Yay! We're out of the bottom 3. Spurs are in the bottom 3 for now. We've got 20 minutes to go, but we're 3-0 up. Oh, fucking hell. Get the fuck in. Ryan, thank you very much. There's 2 subs coming on for Wolves. I've just seen Dean's back. Need me to. I'll be a moderator. Thank you, Ryan. That's very kind of you. Thank you for your support. Also to I4's Balls saying pair character punch in the air. He put in a little thing. It doesn't come up on my end. You've seen it. Metal on both legs. Thank you. Very, very kind of you. Thank you very much. Thank you for the support of the channel. Throw in! Yes, we've got a throw in. Here we go. It's not in a good position. I don't give a shit. We just got a throw in with 20 minutes to go. Here we go. Oh, way! Fucking hell. I'm really happy. Gary, yes, I'm relaxed. Thank you, Gary. I'm very relaxed now. Thank you. The nerves have gone. I feel really relaxed. I'm enjoying it a bit more now. I'm enjoying it this much. I might spend time with the missus tomorrow morning before the football. That's how happy I am right now. Anyway, and it comes forward. Buena comes forward. Let's keep a clean sheet though, please. Yeah. Wang. Gomez. In comes the cross. Fucking hell. Juice just kicked off Hermanson. It's a good save. Manson's just prevented an own goal there as Pablo's battling away with Santiago Bueno, and it's a throw into Wolves. But I don't care. Here we go. Yes, Craig, there will be. Craig. Where's Craig? There will be. For anyone that's subscribed, you can find me over on Tarch and Geo. And I asked the subscribers of Tarch and Geo which game they would like me to do a watch along of, and they said this Sunderland Spurs game. So that's what we'll be doing on Sunday. So if you fancy joining me on Sunday, you can do. Less than 20 minutes to go of normal time. We're 3-0 up. Here we go. Manny takes it, whips it in, headed away by Disasi. It's going to come back in here. Headed away by Mavropanos. Who else? The big Greek god. As Somerville crashes into Wang and the referee's given a free kick. That is pathetic. Fuck off, man. What's that even a free kick for? His shoulder. It's the most shoulder-to-shoulder challenge ever. Absolute pussy. I'm pleased to see Jared Bowen coming across to ask what the fuck he's giving a free kick for. Absolute pathetic free kick, that. Just bollocks. Absolute bollocks. Another free kick for us to deal with because the referee's got the testicles the size of Smarties. And it comes from Manny. It's bouncing around there. It's scooped towards Hwang. Walker-Peters brings it down. He's offside anyway. Free kick to West Ham inside our box. Oh, you beautiful football team. This is what football's about, isn't it? You can have the shittest season ever. But games like this, I feel proud of West Ham. And I feel proud of this team for simply getting out of the relegation zone. But I'm okay with it. I'm all right with that. I know my space as a West Ham fan. I'm telling you now, it's Grace wearing that West Ham kit. That's what it is. It's Grace wearing the West Ham kit. Wore it for the first time today. And we play like prime Barcelona in the second half. Anyway, it goes out to one of the Gomez's for Wolves as he comes forward here. Trying to be a little less shit. Mavropanos. Listen, this ref is a wanker. Mavropanos gets smashed into and the free kick's not given. Do you know something? I want consistency from referees in the Premier League. This ref is consistent. The problem is he's just consistently shite. But here we are. They've got a throw in. 15 minutes of normal time to go. In it comes from Kredji. Where's Mavropanos? Not there. Someone flicked it on for Wolves. Juve will see it out for a goal kick. Way! And we've got a goal kick. And thank you, Jeffrey. I appreciate your support. Thank you very much. Thank you to the support in the live chat. The super chats. People that put in super chats mean there's no adverts on the watch along. If it wasn't for the people that put super chats in, you'd have adverts during the watch along because it's my job, and this would be the equivalent of a shop opening up and not charging you for shopping for a few hours a day. So thank you very much, Jeffrey. Thank you to Chris saying Gio's reaction to the goals get me every time. Love the passion. Grateful for these watch along. They bring me a lot of joy. Well, Chris, thank you very much for tuning in. We haven't had much joy, have we, doing the watch alongs this season? But I appreciate people like yourself sticking with me. And Edward saying, come on, you Irons, from the east of LA to the east end of London. West Ham are massive. Edward, thank you. An absolute privilege to have you with me. Anyway, we'll get back to the action here. As Bueno gives it to Gomez. When we're going to start resting players. 3-0 up, cruise controls on. That is just a joke for legal reasons. And it comes. And away, well, it's not. It's kicked away by Disasi. Tati flicks on a little bit more. Tell you what, though, Wolves, I will say this. Their heads haven't dropped. They're 3-0 down. And it's quite self-inflicted as well, the 2 goals they conceded. But they've sort of dusted themselves off and they're trying to have a go at us a little bit, but it's quite comfortable. Hermansen's best save has come when saving from Juve. A couple of subs for West Ham. Pablo going off to be replaced by Freddie Potts, which is a bit surprising. And Somerville is going off to be replaced by Adama Traore. So Adama's on and Potts is on for Somerville and Pablo. Surprised he's bringing Potts. So I get it, you're bringing on your defensive midfielder, but he's not been great the last couple of games. He's going to need to be good. Kyle Walker-Peters on the ball, coming forward down the right-hand side. Jybone on the overlap once it. Walker-Peters puts it across for Tati. Hits the roof of the net, but not close at all. He completely scuffed it. Do you know what? I don't mind that. He's going to be feeling confident. Tati's going to be feeling really confident after those 2 goals. He's taking that first time. He gets it wrong. Don't worry about it, son. Just make sure you fucking score the next one. Darren, thank you. Darren says, for some reason, I feel more nervous. We look like we're sitting back a bit. We are sitting back a bit, but you know what? Wolves aren't doing anything. They've not tested Hermansen yet. I feel quite comfortable. I don't know if anyone else agrees, but I feel pretty comfortable right now. Plus, I like the idea of getting Adama on the ball now and trying to get him running forward with it. I think it's sensible, the subs. Potts wouldn't be my midfielder choice, but going 4-5-1 I think is a very sensible thing to do. As Potts is pressing high up the pitch here at the minute, Potts is. He's came on and started giving Souček and Fernandez instructions, and I just assumed he was saying, I'm going to be sitting behind you, but he's the one that's breaking forward to try and get the ball back as Andre switches it out to Chao on the right-hand side for Wolves. Up against Juve. Gives it to Wang. Back. And it goes back to Bueno and into Andre, who's under pressure from Fernandez. We're looking comfortable out of possession at the minute. Wolves just trying to use their wing backs as the whip. In comes a deep cross, way too high, way too deep. Goal kick to West Ham. Steve saying revenge is a dish best served cold. It is 3-0 at Molineux, 3-0 at London Stadium. Happy bloody days. Thank you, Steve. Very kind of you. As Callum Wilson's getting ready to come on for West Ham, you'd imagine he's coming on to replace Tati. James saying, first Prem match day in a while. I've had a big smile on my face. I know some people aren't a fan of Nuno's football, but to stay up, you've got to play defensive. As Tati's hassling Andre, who gives it to Hugo Bueno. He's just coming forward. Having a little bit of influence, Bueno. I think he's had a good game for Wolves. I quite like him. They're number 3. I don't mind him at all. John's asking what the table is. It's on the screen. It rotates, so you're going to have to be patient, but it will eventually pop up. But basically, we're 17th and Spurs are 18th currently. Mavropanos and Walker-Peters do really well there. Bowen picks it up. He comes away with it. He's running past 1. He's past 2. He gives it into Tate. Gets it back from Tate. Go on. Go on. Let's get forward. Bowen. He's just slowed down a little bit. He's past Craigie, and he's just ushered out with it. Did he get the corner? Yeah, I think he has got the corner. Well done. Unlucky there from Bowen. Well done, Tate as well, who's going off to be replaced by Callum Wilson. Not quite gone off. Yeah, he is. He's going over to shake the referee's hand. Well done, Tate. Well done. 2 huge goals, that is. 2 huge goals. I don't think he had the best game up until the second half, but he's got 2 massive goals for us tonight. Well done. Anyway, we've got a corner kick. Jared Bowen's going to take it. Maybe we can get another Mavropanos goal. Where's our big Greek? Where is he? Where is the big Greek? I love him. Where is he? And it comes from Jared Bowen. It's flicked on. It's Mavropanos! Yes! It's 4-0! Mavropanos again! Yes! 4-0! Tati's celebrating with them. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We're smacking the goal difference. This is good. This is good. 4-0 up. I mean, it's a fantastic finish. An absolute fantastic finish from him as well. He wants that hammer of the year, I'm telling you. Jared Bowen took the corner. It came off a Wolves defender and it fell towards Mavropanos, who was under severe pressure from Craigie. I mean, he just swings at it, gets a really nice connection. Fantastic finish by Mavropanos. That's a finish Callum Wilson would be proud of. Outstanding. A hat-trick. Am I right in saying that's a hat-trick of assists for Jared Bowen? It is, isn't it? He's got 3 assists now. Hat-trick of assists for Bowen. A brace for Tate. A brace for Mavropanos. West Ham 4-0 up. With 6.5 minutes to go at the London Stadium. As Magassa gets ready to come on for West Ham. Boys! Girls! What a win. What a win. Salomon, thank you. He's saying, got to love seeing Spurs there instead. I'll leave my mark at Tottenham Stadium tomorrow night. We're all going to be Sunderland fans now, aren't we? We're all going to be Sunderland fans. As Bowen comes forward with it, he gives it to Adama. Adama's in. Adama. Oh, it's wide. It wasn't a great finish. We can laugh it off because it's 4-0. But had that been 0-0, I think I'd have been screaming at him. I feel a bit sorry for him. Yeah, I feel a bit. I want to give him a cuddle. I mean, he crushed me, but I want to give him a cuddle. It's on his left foot, and he just completely scuffs it. Completely scuffs it. But Solomon, thank you so much. Peter, listen, thank you so much. Thank you for all the support. You lot are very, very kind. He's saying, thanks, Joe, for doing a great job every day for years. I do my best, Peter. It wouldn't be possible without you lot. As Fernandez goes off and Magassa comes on for West Ham. 5 minutes of normal time to go. I don't really want the game to end, to be honest with you. We're more likely to score the next one than they are. 4-0 up. 4-0 up. Oh, fucking hell. I've been worried about this game so much for so long. And then I watched Frankie's video earlier about like the different ways, and it just confirmed what we all thought, which is we need to win tonight. Tonight's the game. And I believe that if we win tonight, we'll beat Palace. And if we win back-to-back games, maybe we're going to do this. Maybe, just maybe we're going to do this. And I cannot wait for Ironix and Brad and any other subscriber that's been saying for all season, we'll be all right. I can't wait for them to come and rub it in my face. I would deserve it. I'm looking forward to it. Because there's no way, I do not believe that they're all going to win over the weekend. I'm trying to get in here. Mavropanos is trying to get a hat trick. But I don't believe that Leeds, Spurs and Forest will all win over the weekend. I don't believe it. One of them might. Two of them might. But all three, I just can't see it. I just cannot see it. We're just pinging the ball about right now. This second half's been unbelievable. We've been fantastic. We've been absolutely fantastic in the second half. We've managed this game so well. What a fucking... West Ham's making me emotional. Now you lot are making me emotional. Andrew, same. I think it's because I'm already emotional with West Ham. Saying your watch-alongs are a pleasure. Thank you, Andrew. No, thank you. I appreciate it. And also to Hughes, saying, huge. Hope Spurs fans have a miserable weekend. Thanks, Gio. No, thank you, Hughes. It's very, very kind of you. 2.5 minutes to go. As Tolu just keeps it in. On this right-hand side for Wolves, but Magassa just takes it off him. Fizzes it into Wilson's feet, who's very deep here. Gives it to Adama. Going to have to be careful, but he's still got it. He gives it back to Juve. That's careful. Well done. Juve just switches play. There's a bit of confidence about us. It's not the best switch. It goes out for a throw into Wolves, but you know what? It's the right idea. It's the right idea. We're playing with a little bit of swagger towards the end of this half. Everyone wants on the ball. We're moving the ball nicely. This is absolutely brilliant. This is superb. Andrew saying, contrast to how you were at the start. Spurs go down, marching on together. What I will say, Andrew, for quite a while now. I say a while, quite a few weeks anyway. I think Spurs are going down. I've said it in enough videos. I think Spurs are going down. Mark, thank you. He's saying back in the game, and also to Spall saying thank you for a great and entertaining watch along with excellent commentary throughout. Best regards. Thank you. It's very kind of you all. Well, there'll definitely be no adverts in the watch along for the. He's done them. He's put it across, but Suchek's put it away for the Palace game next Monday. It's a long wait till the next game now. I'm looking forward to the rest of the football now this weekend. Got 3 games tomorrow. Arsenal, Bournemouth, Burnley, Brighton, Liverpool, Fulham. Then on Sunday I'm going to watch Sunderland, Spurs, then Chelsea, Man City. Then on Monday night we've got Man United, Leeds. A lot of football. Looking forward to it. Can cheer on the other teams. As we love games like this. You better start dreading every game. If we do stuff like this, everyone should be listening to Booze and Glory after you. Alex, it won't let me click on it. This fucking thing, honestly. Alex, thank you so much for the £10 super chat. I can't click on it. It's broken. And also to Barry as well. Thank you. Both of you are very kind. Barry said, sweet revenge from the Hammers. Sweet K, you're lucky. Your comment's going to stay on the thing. I can't click off it. It's broken. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Here's Cam Wilson. Comes away with it, but it's taken off him by Bueno. Kaji's on the ball. Bowen forces him backwards. Ginger's music saying, thank you for our parcel. We loved them. I'm glad it's arrived. I was wondering if it arrived, so I'm pleased that it has. Dozy running at Walker Peters. And he goes down. Referee's not having any of it. He's not falling for that one. As Hermansen clears it down the middle of the pitch. It'll be another clean sheet. Another clean sheet for Hermansen. I'll tell you what. I know he's made a few big errors, but his clean sheets to games ratio is weirdly good. Like, weirdly good. Let's have a look. Uh, 11 games. So after tonight, 12 games played, 5 clean sheets. Magassa gives it to Adama, but he can't get it under control. Wasn't the best ball by Magassa, and Adama's a bit frustrated. I can understand why. When you come on as a winger and your team's already got a few goals, you're going to want to go get a goal or two yourself, aren't you? Thank you to Miles. I would click on it. It's broken. I'm sorry. He said, thank you so much for your watch-alongs, Gio. Keep believing. I am believing. I am. Hopefully now we can go beat... Bradley, the player ratings is still on Monday, but we are going to be doing a Patreon video tonight or tomorrow morning. I don't know which one yet. We're definitely going to be doing a Patreon video tonight or tomorrow morning. As Manny closing on goal for Wolves, but it's well defended by Disasi. 90 seconds left. 90 seconds left. And someone's had a dig from distance. Hermansen's pied away, falls to Adozi, but he scuffed it. And Hermansen comes out and gathers that one easily enough. There we go. 4-0. Beautiful stuff. I feel happy. Please don't go anywhere. I'll be live with my review of the action in just a couple of minutes after full time. We can celebrate collectively further. What a win. What an absolute win this is. Needless to say, Mavropanos is my man of the match. I think even 2 goals aside, I think defensively, I think he's been really good as well. just ticking down the clock here. Dama chases it. Wolves pick it back up. Andre's on the ball. Manny's on the ball for Wolves. They've not given up. I will say that it's a bit patronising because we've been on the receiving end of it a lot. But they've not given up, Wolves. Even at 4-0 down, they've still tried to string a few passes together and whatever. And listen, we need Wolves to do it. The next 2 games are against Spurs and Leeds. We need Wolves to turn up. And that's the full-time whistle. Oh, what a win. What an absolute flipping win that is. We've needed that. I would have taken a 1-0, but to win 4-0, that's serious. That's serious. Skunkola, thank you so much. He's putting a £20 super chat saying happy days, mate. Thank you. I would click on it, but it's broken. It doesn't work. I'm live in 2 minutes. I'm live. Thank you. Thank you so much for putting up with my nonsense. We've had a shite season so far. I've had a lot of watch-alongs where I've sat here grumpy, so it's nice to sit here feeling quite happy and relieved. I'm absolutely buzzing. I know it might not seem like it, but that's a big, big win for us tonight. Huge, huge, huge win. Come on, Sunderland. Come on, Aston Villa. I can't say it. Come on, the other team, the red team. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I'll be live in a couple of minutes. Please don't go anywhere. I'll see you in a minute.